Is it starting?
We should be online right about now.
No, we're not.
YouTube should be starting or showing it too.
Receiving your content.
Or not receiving because it's yellow. Jesus.
This is gonna be good.
Okay. Hey, look. It said we're streaming.
We're streaming. Are we streaming though?
Receiving your content.
Are we? Guys, are we there?
Are we there for you? Because we were not. Oh, you are alive?
Do you see us?
Oh my god, it's working.
It's yellow.
Like quality.
Why are we still yellow? Oh, you're really streaming in. Hi, Ninusha.
Hello.
The Revenite.
Well,
Hi,
that's
guys.
Me. Well, who cares?
Yeah, come on. Awesome. Stuffy, hey. Oh my god, Robin 100, Wayne Claire, Fabrice, Sheepy, of course. Fima, hi.
Yeah, Stuffy Robot in Wang.
Hello,
Claire,
everyone.
Fabrice, Sheepy. Hi. Fima, hi. Yes, we thought to ourselves, let's stream.
Yeah.
Because episode 3...
Yeah, you saw the reaction probably if you were watching this. If not, then...
journey it was.
You know, spoilers for episode 3, obviously. I don't even know why we're saying that, but
Yeah, is that necessary?
obviously. But actually, spoilers for the whole series, so don't
Exactly,
watch
yeah.
if you don't know. Oh, hi. So many people. Margaret, hey. Tom, Tamara,
Hello, Margaret, Tom.
Brugleruth from Italy. So cool. So, first of all, before we tell you guys what we thought like
Yeah.
in detail, what did you guys think about the episode? Like, you know, there's
Exactly.
apparently so much controversial things happen
Which
in
I
the
never
episode,
thought,
which
not with
I
this
don't
one.
agree with. But what do you think?
A great series full of action to the extreme intrigue as it happens in the best families, and the graphics are superb. For that, we give them all the plagiarism and sometimes terrible humor. What?
What? Does it mean us?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think so. I'm from oh my god, so many people. Daniela,
Wow.
Annette, Nadine, Tom. We have the okay. It was epic and great setup for the last 3 episodes. Yes, that's what I think. I think it was. No, okay. First you. It's your turn. I loved it. Best episode of television there ever will be. They said no one killed the Night King. No one did. Yes.
Oh yeah, indeed. I heard this so many times. Really good.
Loved every second of it. Heard a lot of hate for it. I don't get it. Miga, yeah, she was amazing. This was really. I don't like the final. Why didn't you like the final? Some great scenes, but not entirely satisfying. Okay, that's fair, I think. Epic and sympathetic, but unlogical. A lot of flaws and a lot of satisfying moments. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's cool to hear different opinions always.
Brand is
just
still
wanted, you know, to.
fully. True.
That's why
That
we're
is
here
true.
just to discuss it. A beautiful cinematography, but the plot was disappointing. The Night King got killed way too easily. It's been hyped up since season 1. I was expecting Jon to fulfill his prophecy as Azor Ahai. Okay, so theories, you know. Okay,
Expectations not
yeah.
met. Yeah.
Cersei
yeah.
was always the main villain. How fitting that the final villain isn't a magical creature, but a cold and dangerous human woman. Exactly. This is
Exactly.
what Game of Thrones has always been about.
I mean, after all, it is called Game of Thrones.
Yeah, exactly.
Um,
I really had to laugh at your reaction. Mark literally died when Arya finishes him off, and Lily just laughed. Yeah, that sums the whole channel up. You
yeah,
know?
pretty much.
It's amazing. I love it. Like I'm
Yeah.
always like a mess, and Ali's just like looking at it like, oh my god, you know.
Yeah.
Better than Helm Steve. I agree, man. Oh my god, amazing. Facial expressions made my day. Yeah, Ali's facial, that was amazing. That was so good. I think Littlefinger is the MVP of this episode. He started the trip with a Valyrian steel dagger. Yeah, he did play a part too, you know?
From the beginning.
Yeah. Do you guys think Bran knows or sees little pieces of the future and knows nothing that Arya... I think Bran...
We thought about that in episode 2, was
yeah,
it?
I think it's nothing about the future. I think
He sees
it
what happened
it was
in the
mentioned
past.
in the comments as well. He sees the past. He can
Exactly.
he sees present things far away. But I think he can only predict certain futures, but they can
Yeah,
always
like,
change. I don't think nothing is certain.
When he said in episode 2, I'm waiting for an old friend.
Yeah.
He was waiting for him because
Yeah.
he saw him
Exactly.
leaving. You know,
Exactly.
it was confusing for us, or for me at
Yeah,
least.
because you saw the present, you know,
Exactly.
not the future.
Exactly.
So yeah, it's amazing. God, so many people. Do you think Bran knows or see? Oh no, we did that.
Yeah. John was too predictable, but he will kill Cersei. John, really?
Jon was predictable. Okay. Why? I'm just wondering what's up with Azor Ahai prophecy. The knights. That was just a theory.
There was a theory.
Did anyone ever confirm it in Game of Thrones?
Yeah,
Did
I
anyone? It was just a theory.
Azor Ahai was
You know-
always mentioned, but
Exactly.
it was the Lightbringer.
Yeah. So
That's
it's
about
Arya
it.
probably, isn't it, or something? But there was nothing real an explanation. That was all like theories and fan stuff.
Yeah.
And the show is different from the books. You must
Exactly.
And
And
I
also,
think
it's just a prophecy.
Exactly. I think with prophecies, they were always like kind of right. They did make mistakes.
Yeah,
But
of course.
in the end, Melisandre fulfilled her prophecy. Arya fulfilled her prophecy. Beric fulfilled the
Yeah.
prophecy. Jon fulfilled the prophecy.
Clegane did.
Exactly. So
A lot of people did, yeah.
I think the whole episode as a whole was insane. I loved it so much. Last 2 seasons are kind of too fast forward, but still best series. I just like it. I love it that it's so fast. I don't agree with the last season. That was really a mess because the pace was,
I can agree.
on everywhere.
Season 7, I didn't like season 7's pacing. It was
Weird sometimes. Yeah.
But this is okay. I mean, I had some critique for episode 1 and 2, even though 2 was really high. But this was one.
Yeah.
It was flawless almost.
Like what are people's complaints? I want to hear that. And I would just want to talk about.
Exactly. We're here to talk and discuss.
President of my country will. Okay, what is that? I don't like what.
Will be delighted to
Poets
know
even
that he has more sources. I don't like the final.
Night
Night
King
King
survived
survived 8
8
seasons.
He smiled. He died in 90 minutes. That's another thing. That was 90 minutes of television, guys. That was not a movie. That was not a, And you have 6 episodes in the last season. What are you going to do if, you're going to, the people would have been happy if this, I think most people would have been happy if this season or if this episode was split in half.
Yeah.
And in 2 episodes. But this was 90 minutes, guys. Do you think a battle is going to last more than 90 minutes? They had 2 choices in this. They're going to be overran, and every single one is going to die because they can't flee. They can't just run. A few people can ride on the dragon, but that's it. Everyone else is going to die. Or they will end it with killing the Night King.
Yeah.
That was the 2 choices they
I think
had.
that's what people, or what some people expected.
Yeah.
They wanted it to drag a little bit longer because the Night King is so powerful and has all this army behind him.
What John said made the most sense. They didn't have horses anymore. They don't tire.
Yeah.
They
That
would
cannot-
outrun them.
Of course.
And they still had to fight for Bran, for everyone they can,
Yeah.
can just leave that. So they had 2 choices. Defeat everyone, everyone is going to die, or the Night King is going to die.
Yeah.
And they picked the Night King, which I'm totally fine of. The Night King never was like a kind of creature that I saw as I saw him as like evil, an evil character, but
a character that wants to kill humans.
Exactly. The whole point of Game of Thrones is Game of Thrones.
The throne, yeah.
So I think ending the season with the battle for the throne makes more sense.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Definitely.
It makes more sense.
Again, I'm very nitpicky about little things, and if I don't
always,
like,
always.
you know me. I always like this and that, and you're like, yeah, that didn't bother me. I'm like, but it bothered me.
But
I don't like
there
it.
are some certain things that bother me too. It's
Yeah,
just
of
like
course,
we're so
of
much
course.
different. That's what I love so much about it.
And this was just good. I had also 2 theories. Either it was gonna be this episode.
Yeah.
I think we also said it, or it would be episode 6, the finale.
Yeah.
And
exactly.
writing wise, it was just perfectly done. You can't say anything about it. If you don't like some certain things they did in the episode, it's okay. It's a preference.
Totally. Yeah. Totally.
But it was just.
I think another thing was like the plot armor that some characters had. I can see why people say that. I can see because there were certain points that people are just gonna. But at the same time, why do we had 6 characters, or let's say 5 because the Night King is like the 6th, but we had 5 main characters. And main characters. Who are main characters? Jaime would be main character. Dany.
Yeah, Jon
definitely. and Cersei, I guess. Right.
Yeah.
The others are
Tyrion.
Maybe. So we had 6, let's say 6.
Sansa
6
too.
characters died
Arya
in this
too.
episode. And, when, for example, when people, I think a lot of people who now complain about this plot armor and everything, Why aren't they complaining? Why are they now complaining about the Night King dying?
Yeah. Yeah.
He didn't have plot armor. He just died immediately.
True.
Unexpected, super well
I
done.
don't-
Just
yeah.
threw all the theories out. Amazing.
Exactly.
So why aren't people complaining about this?
I don't
Because he
get
was
that, yeah.
evil. So this is like the same thing with like why do when good people die it's amazing, when bad people
I
die
think-
it sucks?
It's because it's Game of Thrones, and Game of Thrones looked killing people, good people, the right people, killing
Yeah.
off so easily. They expected to
Yeah,
happen that again,
yeah.
and it kind of did.
People always expect the worst, and they're disappointed when it doesn't come to that. But
Yeah,
at the same
but
time,
if the thing that most people think because that this episode was bad is because they have expectations. They have certain expectations. They have certain predictions, and if that doesn't come true, they pronounce the show bad.
totally, yeah.
And it's
Totally.
sad, really. If you think about it
Yeah.
objectively, if you look at the episode objectively, it was really good. It was really bad.
Yeah.
Of course, certain things might have
Small
not.
things, they're
but-
always small
yeah,
things.
exactly.
For example, I'm kind of a little bit. It was weird that Sam survived for me.
Yeah,
I think with
Yeah.
all the things that happened
that
around
was the
him,
biggest plot
that
armor.
was crazy.
Yeah.
Torment, I was totally fine with because he just
He's
knows
a-
how to
yeah,
fight
he's
wildlings. He knows how to fight them.
Exactly.
Enough, no problem with that.
No,
Jamie, Brienne, they did a great job.
Yeah.
Pressing up against the wall, fighting them like that. I think that was the best thing they could have done.
I was so worried
And-
about Jamie.
And they
I'm
had
so
and they
glad.
had Valyrian steel swords. Don't forget about that. With them, it's so much easier to kill the normal whites.
Yeah.
And they are still great fighters. So, like the others, they just get overrun because they had spears.
Yeah.
A spear
It's difficult.
is very
Especially
difficult.
in close quarters or
Exactly.
even medium.
Yeah.
It's death.
So
really.
I'm totally fine with that. Totally fine. But with Sam, I
Yeah.
think he should have. I don't want him to die, but I think he should have died there.
Yeah, definitely.
That's the only character that I'm like, And then what else was there? Like the Night King not seeing Arya coming. He did see her coming.
He did. He turned and
turned.
he grabbed her.
He grabbed her.
Just if you missed it.
Yeah. And all the others, she's an assassin.
Yeah, she's an assassin.
And they are
She's a
not
faceless.
inhuman things. They are human. They are kind of human.
I love that she even could do that.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah, they are
Good stuff.
humans, still.
I also loved how after the talk with Melisandre, it occurred to her that she was going to be the one and just ran
so
for
amazing.
it. So good.
So amazing. Just not thinking about what? No, it's me. No, just it's me.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
That's Arya.
Amazing.
That was so
Just
well
so
done.
cool.
So good.
So good.
Don't forget about that.
Fulfill your purpose. It's amazing. So cool. Danny, the dragon left Danny at the end.
Yeah, I mean the dragon got hurt. We talked
poor
about
dragon,
it. I was
yeah.
really worried that it
Poor
would be
dragon.
brought down, but
Shout out to Ram and oh my god,
Yeah.
the music.
it reminded me so much of Winds of Winter.
Yeah.
This
The
was
music
great.
was insane.
It was great.
Without the music, I think the end scene would have been half as good.
Yeah,
The music just made the whole ending
definitely,
so well done.
definitely.
Just ingenious, man.
This was an epic
I'm just
episode.
crying,
Marcus
God.
crying got me.
Yeah, it got me too. I think Bran's stories goes on. Maybe he will become the new Night King.
A lot of people say that.
A lot of people said that, but I think
Uh,
if they're not doing it well,
yeah,
this
it
could
could go wrong.
Wrong. Maybe like please some people who want that to be happen, But for me right now, objectively, the writing is perfect.
Yeah,
and I don't want it to be destroyed because they want to please the fans.
Yeah, I'd
You
be
know what I
fine
mean?
if the Night King story would be now closed
Exactly.
because it
Close
was,
it or make it so weird.
Yeah,
and
even
so,
more
yeah,
twisted.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I think Arya will kill Cersei with Jaime's face. Oh, that would be amazing,
Yeah.
though. But I think
would
I think actually Arya will kill Cersei, or maybe Jaime will kill Cersei. And the Hound is gonna like go with her or something. Like I said, like a Clegane ball.
yeah. That would be great.
That would be cool.
Like again, Arya and Clegane
Yeah.
trip
They
to
were
the
great
south.
together.
It
They
was
were great
Such
together.
great moments.
Was also expecting more main characters to die, especially Brienne and Grey Worm. Yeah, Grey Worm.
Me too. Both.
Grey Worm too.
Actually, both.
With Grey Worm, I could see because he was very hesitant.
Yeah.
I think he didn't want it to risk too much. He fought
Yeah.
and he did his part and he defended everything, but without all this loyalty towards Dany and Missandei,
Yeah.
I think he would have just fought
Yeah.
into the front rows.
He would have
and
sacrificed himself.
exactly. He would have.
Definitely.
So if you're going to end it in one episode, something you've been talking about since season 1, at the very least, you have to make sure a chunk of main characters goes out. Why?
I think it's still the expectation of Game of Thrones killing off good characters easily.
Yeah,
People expected too much, or people expected, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's understandable, but
That's what I always
the
say.
high expectation of good people getting killed.
Why do you need, if you have good writing, and for me that was amazing writing, why do we have to kill all the characters?
Yeah.
They killed 5 characters. That's okay for me. They killed Melisandre for Christ's sake. They killed Ser Jorah.
Again, I'm repeating myself. I was really ready for Brienne and Grey Worm getting killed.
Yeah, me too.
I was actually surprised that they didn't, but it didn't make it a bad writing or bad episode.
No.
It actually
Yeah.
is better than I thought
Like,
it
you
would
know,
be.
people just expected like everyone to die, kind of, you
Yeah.
know? And
Yeah, press F for Liana, please. Can we get an F into the
Oh.
chat? Please. People are actually, we are, by the way, very behind. Sorry about that.
Yeah, I mean, this is going to be a longer discussion. It's totally fine.
Um,
If he had killed the Ice King, that was too obvious. I think he will kill Cersei. Who do you mean? Jon,
I think,
probably. Right?
or Jamie.
Or Jamie, yeah. Yeah, true.
Arya,
Because,
yeah.
Kingslayer.
Arya killing Night King. It never occurred to me. I don't know why.
Yeah, you said it. You always thought a Stark is going to do it.
Yeah, a Jon.
Yeah,
I was saying
but
like Jon.
Arya,
Gee, this is
totally
so
fine with it.
surprising.
Amazing. People who want more depth from these show has very little understanding of the depth. Exactly. Thank you.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
these depths can be so much more. They can evolve so much more into
Yeah.
the next 3
Yep.
episodes. They can be played out so well. They can actually like have such a cool death.
Yeah.
Because yes, the death in the battle would have been honorable and amazing for a lot of these characters. I think for Grey Worm, for Brienne.
Yeah.
But I think with them now being alive, they have a lot of possibilities as well. They have always, like, you know, just killing them off, it gets you.
Yeah.
It just, you know, it makes you feel sad, and it makes, you know, the
mad.
closure, okay, amazing. But why?
Yeah.
Why do we have
Yeah.
to do it? Know what I mean? I'm so fine with it.
Do you think the dragons are used too much? No. I think the dragons in this episode was just used at the right taste,
Yeah.
right amount. It was beautiful.
Yeah. I actually thought the dragons are going to burn some of our main characters. Or some of our
Yeah.
characters.
Yeah.
But they used it smart. They didn't want to do, you know. Arya already killed the Night King, so I don't think she will kill Cersei. I don't think either. I think she had all the, you know, green eyes, brown eyes, blue eyes, right?
Yeah.
So Walder Frey, I guess.
Walder Frey.
Littlefinger and
Baelish.
and
What was the other one? Yeah.
Night King.
Night King.
Choose Game of Thrones or what the fuck?
That's not comparable.
It's not a question, yeah. I cried when the build-up to the battle happened, not when people died, Lord. I'm always like this, though. I didn't cry at all when I watched Endgame. You know, okay, I don't know this. Arya is the ultimate killer.
She is, yeah.
Arya gets past the dead army. She's an assassin.
She could have climbed on the
She's an
trees,
yeah,
on the
wall.
walls.
Yeah,
There are a lot of
exactly.
ways for her.
They are not like magicians.
I'm,
you know?
yeah. I'm actually really glad
They are
that
magical.
we were able to see Arya's assassin side on this one.
Yeah.
You don't have to show everything. There were a lot of things not shown in the previous seasons, even in season 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
Some things are better be left to your imagination.
Exactly. It's amazing how they, you know, we didn't see that coming. And that just
Yeah.
shows how good she is in that, you know. And John, like, how did you sneak up on me in the second episode?
yeah.
Everything, like, this is what she does.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, what she was trained for. She's an assassin. That's what they do.
It was actually a big surprise that the Night King even
Yeah, exactly. That he even
he
saw
heard
it coming.
her or saw her or whatever, sensed
So,
her maybe.
You know,
A side story. Yeah.
He
It
is.
should end with a battle for the throne at the north. Yeah.
thank you. Yeah, that's what I
That's-
think.
yeah.
Like, the Night King wasn't anything. They didn't do anything with the Night King until season 6
Yeah.
ended.
He was mentioned at the beginning. Was it?
6
no one
seasons
believed.
of 6 seasons of them fighting for the throne, then 1 season, you know, still not really. It was more about the Night King, but
Yeah.
he wasn't really there. So there was
He
just
was
like a
always
few
in the
episodes.
background.
Yeah, there was just like a thing to connect these characters, to fulfill a purpose, to survive. that they realize that it is not always about who holds what title.
Yeah.
If in bad moments and in situations where you can't choose, you have to to come together, and that's what is gonna, I hope, be the death of Cersei.
Yeah.
That she didn't. It was so amazingly done. I just love this so much. She jumped from tree to tree. That could be from the tree. Greens from Berlin. I think Night King took his sword to pay respect to Bran, but got killed before that. Maybe, yeah.
We'll never know. He's dead now.
Everyone loves Arya being a badass assassin, but when she uses her skills to kill Night King, people get mad.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
The skills that she has been working for, like her so long now.
Exactly. That's such a good point. The show made a point that Arya can be sneaky. She was quiet in the library and was able to sneak up on Jon too. Especially in that episode. In the same episode, it was shown with the library scene, which was a great scene, by the way. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, that's just so good. There are all trees around the tree. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. There's so many possibilities. Why do you have to show every single detail?
Yeah.
If you have like this battle sequence going on, like it's so good that they have something that you leave to your imagination. Do you have something to? You have to think about how it was done.
I think honestly, in today's,
it's the same with Varys. How did he teleport?
Yeah,
man,
it was so funny. I didn't even get the comment at first. What teleport?
Yeah.
What? People want everything to be seen on the screen.
You can't do that.
I don't
with
know
the show.
why.
You can't do that with the show.
It evolved to this. 10 years ago, it wasn't like this, but now it's kind of evolved. I don't know why. It's really different, and
it's amazing that people are. Yeah, man. People are complaining about this episode. It's still TV show, guys. Do you even realize how? I hate it. I'm sorry. It's annoying for me because to create such a masterpiece, and to get like all these people who. Some people's opinion, I'm totally fine with. Nothing against that, and people can think whatever they want because everyone sees everything different. No problem with it, but to diminish like an episode like this to a couple of scenes that you didn't like because of your theories or something, it's rude.
Yeah,
it's absolutely rude, and I think it should. I don't know. Sorry.
It's really good. People should have managed their expectations. This was never gonna end how you predicted. Exactly. Yeah. If it would be, I would have been disappointed because I know how it would end. Yeah, exactly. It would be a surprise for me.
It was the same. People complain about fan service in season 7. Too much fan service. Now they're complaining about not because they didn't do what fans.
I'm for example, not a big fan of season 7. You know.
I loved a certain episodes, and it was
me too.
It was good. It was decent.
Me too, but
it was not a bad season.
This season is already better than season 7.
Yeah, it's insane. The season's insane. As I said in the comments before, I think it's important that we get game against Night King. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. My opinion too. I love the choices and the groups of people. Sansa, Tyrion, Arya and the Hound, Ban and Good Dragons, Jaime and Brienne. Exactly. It's so well done.
Jaime and Brienne fighting together was
insane.
It was so
man.
good.
So good. The Night King may have died sooner than I liked. It was still a damn good scene.
Yes. That's such a good understanding, for example.
I really expected him to last a little bit longer too. For example, like in episode 4 at the beginning, something's going to happen, and maybe
the exact same scene at the beginning of the episode.
Yeah, or in the middle of the episode or something. Yeah, totally okay. But yeah, still so well done.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Jon versus Night King. That's what I thought. I thought Jon was gonna kill the Night King.
Yeah.
But hey, that's good. How it was done, it was so good.
Man, like you forget that the Army of the Dead was on their way from season 8 start.
Yeah.
And they didn't have much time. So try, because people now, we want more backstory for the Night King. We want more of that. I don't
understand what they mean with backstory for the Night King. I don't get it. His
Me
motives or
we
his
had
human
that.
side of I don't understand.
We had complete backstory of the Night King.
Yeah. I don't know what they mean with that.
He was a human. He was transformed into like this magical thing because he wanted
children of the forest.
Exactly, because they wanted to defend against them, against the humans,
Andals, whatever.
And now he kind of made it his purpose
Yeah.
to end humanity.
Exactly.
That's it. That's evil. That's death. You know,
Maybe they mean something else with, backstory. I would like to know that.
because of all the theories, probably.
Yeah.
I think theories kill the show, man. My guts told me that Jamie, Tormund, and Grey Worm were goners. On the other hand, I didn't expect Lyanna Mormont to die, but she went off like a boss.
Oh, yeah.
She did. And actually, people said that was cringy.
Acting is cringy nowadays. Can you believe it?
That was brilliant acting.
Didn't know that. Everything is cringy nowadays.
Even
the stream is cringy, apparently.
She was hurt. She's a little girl, and she just charged at a freaking giant, and just that was cringy.
It's sad. Honestly,
cringy?
it's sad.
Wow.
What we've turned into.
I don't know. Rhaenyra Night King is perfect. She has built her combat abilities the whole show to get to this point.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I actually have a theory that Jack and Agar always saw that. He always knew.
around.
That's why he was smiling when she said,
Yeah.
"I'm Arya Stark of
Yeah.
Winterfell. I'm
Yeah.
going home." I still hope to see him again. Many people have their own version of what went down in their head. Exactly. They believe supposed leaks are made of stuff in their heads as canon. Now they're subverted your expectations. You're annoyed.
Probably.
Yeah.
Which is not accepting reality, which is
Yeah.
also not good, really.
And I like that they actually chose such a realistic approach. They didn't chose like this whole approach with time jumps, with all this Night King and Bran connected stuff. Maybe it could still be.
It's not over
But
yet.
so far, I don't think it's going to happen.
Yeah, not for now at least. Yeah.
Like with all the magic that the Night King is super powerful and he's just like the most overpowered thing ever.
Exactly.
No.
Yeah.
He was a human. He's strong, but he's not invincible.
He was strong. He was very strong.
He's not invincible. He's immune to fire. I don't know why he was immune to fire, but I guess every White Walker is somehow. Or is he?
That's what I think, yeah.
I guess, right? So,
Just, Dragon Glass or Valyrian Steel.
man.
Even what is interesting to me is, I think I've never heard or read a comment about that, how the Night King knew, because it looked like he knew that the Dragonfire wasn't going to hurt him.
Yes.
That I found very interesting, and no one
That's-
is mentioning that.
Exactly. How did you know that he's not going to kill him?
Yeah. Because how he stood there and how he smiled afterwards means that he knew about it.
Yeah. Or he just...
He tried it?
He said, okay, what am I going to do? She's going to breathe fire on me. And that could be too.
Yeah, of course.
Just,
of course.
But then in the end, he said, no, it is not going to... That was a great smile, by the way.
Yeah.
The remaining 3 episodes are 1 hour and 18 minutes, 1 hour and 20 minutes, and 1 hour and 20 minutes. We have still a lot of things to go through.
I mean...
But people are still going to complain. Guys, these are like 4 movies that are presented to us there. 4
basically, yeah.
high-budget movies. And it's still a TV
Presented
show.
as a TV show.
Yeah.
Did Ghost and Rhaegal survive? I
Rhaegal-
would like to know that too.
I don't know.
I
No
honestly...
idea.
I'm pretty sure that Ghost went away. He just took a few bones of the whites and ran away.
I hope. I think Rhaegal is not dead. Because I think they
I
would have
don't know,
shown
man.
the death of
How he went
another
down.
dragon again.
Yeah.
I think they would have showed it at least.
I
you
think
know?
he's really hurt.
Or maybe this is going to be something for the next episode. What
Yeah.
about Gendry?
What about Gendry? Yeah, everyone forgot about Gendry.
Yeah. Missandei. We didn't see her. Gendry. The dragon. We don't know about these characters. Maybe there are even more that are dead. You know? You
Gilly.
don't know. Gilly,
Didn't
yeah.
see about Gilly.
Baby Sam.
I don't. Okay. Love the episode, but I don't understand the sentimentality of the previous episode, given the fact that we didn't lose any of those characters. I think it was just the sentimentality of this could be our last night, because they didn't know about that.
We didn't know. They didn't know. So
it was a bonding time, really.
Actually, I think, if you say like the last episode, I don't know if you liked less. I don't know, or you don't understand. Of course, I actually like the last episode more now when I see about this episode, because all the possibilities that come with it, because all of the closure that went down, but now can be opened up again. You know what I mean? Amazing.
Yeah.
I love it so much. Yeah.
Okay,
Would people actually have liked it if everyone is just going to die now?
Night King is surviving.
I mean,
Marching
it would be
towards south.
something, It would be cool to see Cersei face them.
Yeah.
But People would have complained either way, right?
They would, you will always have people
like people
complaining.
There are people who rooted for the Night King, and there are people who rooted for
Yeah.
So
For the living and the dead.
exactly, that's what's so cool about Game of Thrones. You know,
Mm.
everyone is on another side. Everyone wants to
So
see
cool.
another ending.
It's so cool.
Isn't
Honestly,
that amazing?
even the different opinions are great, but sometimes they go too far,
Yeah.
and that is a bit.
Yeah, it's just like, be respectful towards what they do, because they are the writers. They shape the whole story. They made it to this point. They made this amazing episode. They put so much work into it.
Yeah,
And in the end, they made such a masterpiece, and people are
Indeed.
complaining about such small things in
Indeed.
such a horrible way
Yeah.
by tearing the whole episode down.
Yeah.
Come on, guys, please.
Yeah.
Moment, next episode, I have to tell us much more about this war, because I need explanation about the Night King's death, about the others and stuff. If they'll do it, episode will be the best ever. What do you mean about explanation about the Night King's death? Why? He's just
I don't know.
he's just a
What do you mean?
human or creature who died. That can happen.
Did people?
Wasn't
didn't
that always
watch
like the
season 5, season
wasn't-
6? When did it happen? Season 6, right?
Yeah. Wasn't that always what Game of Thrones was about? Every character,
I'm not
everything can
sure.
die at any point, bad or good. That's always what Game of Thrones was about, wasn't it?
Hmm.
I think it's just for the good characters, But okay.
Racism. Ghost and Rhaegal are both alive. They are in the preview for next episode.
Thanks.
Is that spoiling? I'm not sure. I
Yeah.
mean, it's out there. It's public
Yeah.
information.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it would be still cool, like if we would have seen him. But
Yeah,
okay.
of course. Like blind.
Rhaegal. Okay. Bronn is on his way to kill the. Oh God, if he gonna do right,
Will he do it?
I'm gonna.
I don't think so.
Yeah, goodness. I'm 10 years old. I killed a giant. Hold my ponytail. Yeah. Oh, that she died, man. I just loved how.
I didn't even. I was like,
I
oh,
just
she's
loved
gonna be,
their scene.
She's gonna
I
live.
just loved
she's
this
gonna,
scene.
She's gonna be alive.
Yeah. Like how she just was like,
Yeah. It was so good.
Man, that's it. Another surprise death. How Jaime and Brienne survived that crush, though. Lol. I think they're badly hurt, but they survived worse
Which
things.
Crush?
Huh?
What crush?
Weren't they like crushed by all the,
Oh yeah. Sorry, I thought about a stone. I'm sorry. How do you want Cersei to die? I'm expecting good writing, nothing more.
Yeah.
Jaime would be. I'm always like Jaime. It would be good if Jaime would kill her because Mad King, Mad Queen. That correlation. But
Yeah.
if that doesn't happen, it's not gonna be bad as long as it's written good.
Plenty more are going to die, don't worry.
Exactly. That's what I'm thinking. Don't worry.
Might be, but even if not, as long as the writing is good, who cares?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe the people are disappointed because everyone who says Bran is the Night King is kind of wrong, because I think she would be dead if they are the same. There also this theory now that Night King kind of is a part of Bran. I don't know. I don't think so. I think the story is just gone.
We never
it's
saw the
closed.
Night King. He can raise the dead.
Yeah.
He's like death.
Yes,
He's like
basically,
death.
yeah.
But did he do anything else besides that he's strong and that he can erase a death which is like magical? Besides, like, okay, she's like an ice and she can, but that was like a shield that they gave them, I guess. Anything else?
Basically.
Like,
I
don't think so.
I think they're super strong.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's about it, I guess.
That's about it.
I would say, yeah. I don't think they have more.
Yeah. I would have actually hated it if, like, now the Night King is super, like, magical and shoots things around or something. Or it's, like, invincible.
I never even thought about that. Yeah. No, please not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would have completely ruined the show for me. But, okay. Everyone has another opinion. Maybe the Grey one was weird, too.
He was. I thought he was going to sacrifice himself. I was
Yeah.
worried. Like, not...
Yeah. Sam has to survive. He's the one to tell the story. Yes.
Well, at this point,
Yeah.
Ed died, man.
Because of him.
It was such a... he could have died either way, probably.
Yeah.
But,
It sucks.
yeah.
It sucks. I really liked him. in this moment, I was like too excited to shocked about the whole episode.
Exactly.
Couldn't really mourn him, but it's so sad actually. Like
Yeah.
he was like since season 1, always there, and man. But obviously it wasn't perfect. Nothing to see John chilling nearby when they needed to set the fire.
I think John was focusing on Bran.
Yeah,
he was
wanted
waiting for the Night King to come to Bran so he could do something about it.
Yeah.
I think that was his whole focus on the.
That's why he
war.
was so like in the beginning. Also, he said, "Okay, no, we can't help. We have to wait for the Night King." That's what actually was good. What Dany did was good.
Yeah,
she saved a lot of people.
Yeah. It's a very sacrificial plan because a lot of people
Did you see how Jon went past Sam, all the other people? He
could have helped
because he knew the Night King was their only chance that this war is going to end.
His friends would be dead.
Exactly.
At that
even
point, maybe.
If he would have burned like 1,000, they would still be too much.
Yep.
So he focused completely on the Night King and to kill him. So it totally makes sense.
Yep. Yeah.
That was the purpose.
He had a goal, and he
would have sacrificed
went after
himself
that goal.
Yeah, exactly. Of course, Cersei might have become the next Night Queen. Good versus evil must go on. What if they're just gonna now hold hands and be together? Everything's fine. We forgive you.
Yeah, that's what I expect from Cersei. By the way,
I think Sam survived because he has the knowledge about Jon.
I mean, Bran has.
Yeah, he totally saw it coming. I don't get this complaint from people. Like, how do you think he turned and grabbed her? He obviously knew.
He sensed it, definitely.
He sensed it, yeah. Like the other one sensed, they sensed something too.
Exactly.
With the hair. But too late.
Yeah.
She's still an assassin. So they still are. Their superhuman strength was still shown. Sam may end up ruling. I wouldn't have a problem with that, actually. He just has to realize his boundaries a little bit, I think, because
when to do what.
Yeah.
It's a problem with Sam.
I mean, I'm totally respecting that he wanted to fight, totally. But Sansa, what she said was insane. There's nothing we can do there, the bravest thing that we can do right now is wait it out, just be here, and not be a burden or be something to worry about for the others.
Exactly, because if she would be out there, she would be a burden and probably be dead.
Yeah.
No one can protect her for so long.
Exactly. Like it's.
And with Sam, yes, he killed Whites and he killed Thens, but he's not a fighter. It's the truth.
Yeah,
and he should expect
in the last episodes and last season. I was a little bit annoyed sometimes with Sansa and Dany because of their power struggle, because of everything that they did. This episode, Sansa went back for me the most respected person of all.
Definitely.
And Tyrion, I loved it. It was good.
Yeah,
like Tyrion too, a little bit.
Both. I was always talking about Tyrion and how his character not changed, but how it was different than previous season, like season 1 to 4, 1 to 5. And now it's kind of coming back, and hopefully it will be better next episode, and maybe
I think
throughout the season.
Tyrion was always the smartest when it comes to like this politics in King's Landing and all the stuff that's going on, and the Game of Thrones.
Of course.
But now this was not about the Game of Thrones anymore, and he underestimated a lot of people, so now he's back in the game, I think, and I think he can do a lot of difference.
Hopefully, man.
Can't stay, work and stuff. Take care. The Sheepy, we're so behind. I'm so sorry that we just see it. Yeah,
Sheepy, sorry.
Damn it. Sorry. This episode had some flaws, but overall it's very good. No one can defeat death. No one can defeat death, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, Rhea wrote, I thought Theon's death could have been better.
I think it was the best.
He did his last job, honestly. He was surrounded. He would have been dead either way. He tried.
Yeah.
Even though he knew he'd die. I'm pretty sure he knew he would die.
Yeah. What was his options? Just protect Bran against like all these people who are just now going to charge at them probably, and they would have just tear them to pieces or tear him to pieces. He, with his last breath, or what the last thing that he did was trying to do anything to end it. Even if the odds were at 0, he tried it. So I'm okay. I'm totally okay with it.
He could have thrown the spear and then the Night King would have come and just killed him.
Yeah.
It would have been the same. It wouldn't have changed anything.
Oh my God, man. I think about Theon, man.
a small. I'm gonna say a small fight, but Theon is not the fighter.
He was a great fighter in this episode.
I know against the Night King. I don't.
No,
think
of
he's a
course,
chance, you know. But yeah, he
Like,
had.
I was absolutely impressed
moment.
by the Ironborn
Yeah.
and Theon, like how they held them off. Well, oh my, so done.
Especially
so
after everyone felt like Theon was the only
Yeah.
one, and
so good.
he killed a few.
He did such a great job, man. The show shaped our heads for years to have the worst expectations for our beloved characters, so it felt like a lack of something.
That is actually understandable.
Yeah.
But still, then you should be happy, shouldn't you be?
Yeah.
If your beloved character is still alive.
I think I wouldn't say that it was shaped the worst expectation. I think it was the unpredictable of this show, and it still keeps going like that.
Yeah. Especially
this time
now.
for the good.
Especially in
this
season
time
8.
for the good. Why not sometimes for the good, you know? I think it evens out at some point,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
good and the bad, so it's fine. Oh my god.
Why didn't Melisandre resurrect Beric? She didn't.
She couldn't anymore.
I
His
think
purpose was fulfilled.
Yeah, and she used all her power.
Exactly. I think they just resurrected people that had a purpose in the war against the Night King.
I mean, of course, she could have tried, but even though if she would have tried, it wouldn't help, I guess.
Yeah. And she, like you said, she used everything that she got.
Yeah.
In the end, you saw it. She just fell down. She had no
After
magic,
the
no
necklace,
power at
she
all
was
anymore.
gone.
Yeah, it was over.
I think some main characters will die, but they will be safe for the 4th or 5th episode.
Let's see. Let's
yeah,
see. I think yes.
yeah.
I think some will still die. Oh, but it's Jaime or Tyrion. Arya has already had the Night King, so it shouldn't be her, in my opinion. I wouldn't have a problem with it actually being Arya.
Yeah, I'm still hoping Jaime.
Oh, what the hell? I still believe that the crow is the greater evil. Yeah. Thank you, Harlan, by the way.
Thank you so
much.
The crow.
The crow, man.
Look out for the crow.
Oh, God, where were we?
We are really behind. Sorry about that.
Yeah. Pod is still there.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, Pod. Yes.
We
He
said
even
it.
saved Jaime.
We said it.
So good.
He will sing about the battle.
Yeah.
He will
yeah.
sing a song
Yeah.
about the battle. Man. Pod is a great character, man. Such a great character. Like,
Definitely.
always, not shown at all.
Yeah. But always.
But when he's shown,
great.
amazing.
Great to have him here.
So good.
That's so good. Not everyone should die heroically. The truth is, not everyone has a hero's death.
And not
Ben. Ben. Who's Ben?
and
Ned.
The same, exactly. And the same goes for the villains.
Exactly.
Not all the villains have like epic deaths.
Did Ned deserve that death? No. Did
Yeah.
the Night King deserve that death? I don't know. Probably not. I don't
But
know.
it's the show.
But it's how it is.
Yeah. One thing I would have liked to see is our heroes come against all the White Walkers. Yes. I agree.
Maybe have a fight in the background.
But
Yeah.
I can't argue with that either because the writing was perfect.
Yeah, the writing
White
was
Walkers,
good,
The
you know?
White Walkers just sent their army forward.
The
Why
thing
would
is-
they risk their lives?
The thing is, you can change the script in so many ways and it still would be good.
Yeah.
But the way it was done was already good. So there is no need for
Exactly.
changing
Like-
how it was done.
Am I wrong? Because I think White Walkers are still people. They are people. They get the babies.
They were
made
people.
them in White Walkers. I think they are still like human. They're not dead. They're not brainless.
Of course,
They
I mean,
still think.
I'm guessing their social construct is still like human-like.
Yeah. I think totally.
I don't think they eat or
No,
drink.
Yeah, still. So they did the smart thing. They sent their army to crush all of them, and then they finished the job.
Yeah.
That's what smart humans do, you know?
I mean, that Night King didn't do anything. He wanted to come with a dragon and just kill Bran.
Yeah.
He wanted everything to be done with the
Yeah.
whites.
What did he do in the when they went for the other three-eyed raven? In the end, he came in.
Yeah.
He killed him.
True.
That's what he did. That's what smart people do, or smart creatures, whatever.
He was very smart
He was super smart
and strong.
So
it's
well
a
done,
very
man.
dangerous combination.
Yeah.
But
But
Arya,
he wasn't
outplayed
prepared,
him.
and I think no one was expecting that. Who would expect, just out of nowhere with all these people and the White Walkers
Yeah.
and the Whites, just a little girl jumping in
Yeah.
you? Really? Come on. Oh, so good. And I think Jon was very useless in this episode. MVP are Grey Worm, Arya, Melisandre, and House Mormont. John was
John did what he did.
John did what he was meant to do.
Yeah.
But I see why you say that. Yeah.
You know, maybe even running after the Night King was meant to be, because that gave him like 5 seconds
Like-
to go to Bran. And
You know what I actually thought about that actually in the episode. I was too busy crying, but when I was still thinking about stuff that happened, I thought, okay, John could have fought a little bit more. He could have done a little bit more in the battle. But then, in the end, with the scene where he just left all the people, Sam, on the ground, I realized, okay, that's not about that anymore.
Yeah.
Well, fucking done.
It's about more than
Well,
that.
freaking done.
I don't know, even John fighting all the Whites after the Night King resurrected them was so good.
Oh yeah, that was so crazy.
Any normal fighter would have been
Yeah.
dead. But he is a great fighter, and I forgot about that.
Yeah, he's a
I
great
was
fighter,
reminded.
and he knows how to fight.
Yeah,
So
he
good.
did it already.
So well done.
Good stuff, really.
And we are very picky when it comes to fight scenes and how realistic they are.
Yeah,
We
definitely.
both are.
Yeah,
But come on, that was really well done. Just that is still a possibility. You know what I mean?
yeah.
It's not over. Like,
Didn't pretty much their whole army die? How will they fight Cersei?
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's a good question. They still have Glover, House Glover, because
Exactly.
they didn't
And-
fight. And as far as I know, it's south of
Yeah, and
Winterfell,
the-
so they are alive.
Yeah, and so many, another thing. We didn't lose enough people. Like, they just lost, how many? 50
lost
to 60,000 men?
All the Dothraki, I think a lot are all unsullied.
Yeah,
Are unsullied even alive still? I don't think so.
a few.
A few, yeah. I'm
Like-
not sure.
And then you are really focusing on these few characters.
But there is one upside. I think the budget for the next episode are going to be bigger because the cast will be smaller. So think about that. Next
True
episodes
story.
will be better.
True story. If you think about it, Arya killed Baelish with Catspaw, who started the War from the Throne. She killed the Night King with Catspaw, and Cersei is on her list.
Yeah, let's see. I mean, wouldn't surprise me, but at the same time,
kind of cool, man.
yeah,
Kind of cool.
everything with the blade.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I thought Grey was a goner too.
Yeah,
but
me
maybe
too.
during the fight against Cersei. By the way, Gendry's alive, right? I don't
Gendry
know.
is missing. MIA, missing in action.
Rest in peace, Theon. Jorah.
Oh yeah,
Oh, Jorah, man.
indeed.
Jorah was so good. Like, his whole...
Since season one.
Since season 1, he defended her. And in the end, he died for her.
Yeah.
Literally. He died for her. And even with all this thing that happened, he still fought, man. That
Yeah.
was like a Faramir death. But, I loved it so much. So good. Arya's trained to be the ultimate killer.
Yeah.
Thank
She
you,
is.
yes. The producers said they didn't want Jon killing the Night King because it was predictable.
So
Everybody
good.
expected it. They knew for the past 3 seasons Arya would be the one. Kit Harington was pissed.
That's great.
Well,
That's great.
that's what you do. Thank you. Thank you for that. I think one of our problems with the episode is that we saw many times where the Whites swarmed the main characters, yet they always got out alive.
I don't know which scene. I mean, yeah, Jamie and Brienne they were really sworn. But one time Podrick helped both of them,
Yeah.
and they helped each other. So they are good fighters. Even Jamie with his left hand, I think, is still a good fighter.
And
And-
now, what a lot of people don't think about, they fight for each other. Everyone in the army and every soldier
Yeah.
fought kind of like survive for themselves.
Exactly.
And you saw they fought for each
Yeah.
other. They protected each other.
Especially those.
And that's the same with the Unsullied. Did you see how long they lasted?
Yeah.
Because they knew how to fight organized. They were an open field against them. They
Definitely.
lasted so much
definitely.
longer than even the Dothraki.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And in the castle, there weren't too much of them. In
Yeah.
the castle, there
Yeah.
weren't too much of them. And I think that was manageable. So I'm okay with
Possible.
it. I'm totally
Possible,
okay
yeah.
with it. Like, seeing the whole battle out in the open in front of the walls, no one died, that would be shitty.
Yeah.
But I think in the castle, it's fine.
Yeah.
I have no problems with it. Always a pleasure to see you guys. Oh, thank you so much. I think
Thanks, Paradox.
I love when the Dothraki rode out with their fire swords and then they slowly all went.
It was so good.
So good.
So well done.
Like, and that doesn't count for anyone. Okay, and I'm not stopping complaining. Sorry. I love you for taking Theon's dad as a hardest.
Honestly, it was not the death; it was the talk.
Yeah.
That
The
it-
whole scene. The whole
It
scene
was that was the one that triggered me personally. So
Holy Threki base wiped out in the first 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Girls no one, yeah. It's wrong to say that I was objectively good. Nothing is objective. I didn't like the writing for this episode. It could have been so much better. Too much fan service. Exactly the opposite.
this is too much fan service.
That was the opposite for me.
I thought it was not too much of what people expected.
Yeah. Like, fans expected people to die. Fans wanted actually people to die because, like, in a big battle and stuff. And now, what? You know, that's always like, what the hell? Okay, I don't. Sorry, I don't get it. Also, Rispen has how Mormon the most badass house in the north. True.
Yeah,
True.
they're all gone,
Didn't mind.
and every one of them was so honorable.
Yeah.
Even Jorah, even though what he did in the past, it was still, man.
She just killed giant man.
Yeah.
Didn't mind Arya killing Night King, but wanted a one-on-one fight with Jon and Night King. I loved how they did it. They teased it. They teased it
yeah.
with like this. You
I know
them
why
turning.
this is being said, because in season 5, Hardhome,
Yeah.
Jon fought against a White Walker,
Yeah.
and it was a great fight. It was such a good fight, and people want that again. That
Yeah.
feeling, I can understand.
That's, you know, I love this about this so much too. In episode 8 of season 5, Hardhome, when the White Walkers actually participated in the battle, they actually fought a little bit. You
Yeah.
know, some. And the Night King saw, okay, shit, they can defend themselves. They can kill us. So now they're not going to fight them anymore.
Of course.
You know? And since the Night King is not invincible, since he can't throw people around with their mind, it would still be a fight. You know what I
Yep.
mean? And Jon would win.
And Jon would have a chance.
Exactly. So why risk that? It makes so much sense. This episode was so good. Ah, man. But yeah, okay. I can see from but that would be fan service again a little bit, you know?
Yeah,
Having them
Jon
fight.
with a White Walker would be fine too. Doesn't have to
Yeah.
be a Night King. Yeah, I
But at the
would've
same
enjoyed
time,
that too.
totally okay with it. That's how they do it. And why kill White Walkers if you just can go after the Night King? If that's the only purpose,
is
the
true.
only goal, you know?
I was afraid for a second that if you kill the Night King, the White Walkers are still gonna be alive.
Yeah.
That would have been really, really.
Like all the whites
would've been a
all
problem.
the whites are gonna die probably. That would be kind of cool,
Yeah.
you know? The whites are all gonna die, the White Walkers are still there.
Exactly.
You know? That would be cool a little bit, you know?
I don't even think there will be another big battle. I'm not sure. There will be a battle.
I don't think that's big.
Define big, yeah.
Yeah. I think there will be a big battle teased, kind of,
Yeah.
but
yeah.
something will happen within,
It won't
so it's
be-
not going to be that
Of
big.
course, it won't be as big as this. I think
Yeah.
this was the biggest we're gonna get in this
I'm
season.
so sorry that I cannot stay for the whole breakfast, guys. I have to go out and do some things in real life, and I'm not even finished watching the other reactions that I have queued up. Well, we'll catch.
John, man, thank
John,
you so
thank
much.
you so much, man.
It's all
Oh,
cool.
So cool. Good production value, bad writing in my mind. Okay.
Yeah, that's
Fair.
taste.
That's
Yeah,
fair.
I
Yeah.
can't. We're not here to change your minds. We're just here to discuss.
Exactly, yeah. Only problem is that the motivation of the Night King was not resolved. There was. In episode 2.
I thought he wanted to kill people.
Huh?
Didn't he want to kill humans? Or
Yeah.
is that right?
He wanted to end the world.
Yeah.
You know, and he wanted to start by killing the Three-Eyed Raven.
Yeah,
Because he
knows
was the
humanity.
mind behind it. That was his purpose, and that was his purpose from start.
For a minute, I thought in this episode, or after the episode, I thought, what if the Night King is the good guy and Bran, the Three-Eyed Raven, is the bad guy, and he wants to kill him to save the world? But it's a very, very
weird.
complex
Very
theory. I
weird.
don't think this is gonna. It's like he was the bad guy and he's dead and it's over.
Yeah.
But it would be a crazy twist, as some people would put it.
Yeah. What about Tyrion and Sansa? That was so cute. That was,
was
really cute.
Let's see how that will evolve.
Crossbow will be used to kill Cersei. Oh, that'd be something, man. There are so many possibilities how Cersei, can die. Man, question: considering all the flashbacks, does Ned's reaction to Arya's training in King's Landing mean anything different than what we have all initially thought? In that moment, now you can theorize a lot. about
Exactly,
this,
you
but,
can
you know.
put in a lot of things there.
But I think that's a problem, so I'm not going to do that anymore. Night King was only Night King was only some season 4, 5, 6, and 7 episodes. And this one, of course, while Cersei was in almost every episode being a big villain, it's logic that she will be the last enemy to beat. For me too.
Yeah.
Whose side Jamie will choose when they go back to King's Land?
Yeah, will he choose his family or will he choose... I don't know. I think when he goes back, he's gonna die. I think he's smart enough to know that.
Yeah.
Cersei will not forgive him.
What's a matter of probability? The undead were too many, and the people in the fields just weren't enough. At least 2 of them should have died.
It's a matter of probability, but the probability is still there for them to survive.
Yeah. Why can't you just accept that they survived?
They're not knights, trained knights. They're just adept people who just fight all in. They don't have any defense. And they know how to defend themselves, like Brienne, Jaime.
They had Valyrian steel swords. And I still am so convinced that these made the most difference. That's why Jon could have killed all these people. That's why Jorah could have killed so much people. Brienne.
I think it's easier to...
Yeah, exactly.
Isn't like the Valyrian steel very light, but at the same time unbreakable? Wasn't it like that?
Yeah.
Or am I...
The Thraki, they had
misremembering?
fiery scythes, and they could do shit.
Yeah, they were that very
Kinda,
easily.
Man, they could have used that against Cersei. Fuck. Damn it. Varys never teleported. If you pay attention, you'll see that Tyrell... Yes. Yeah, that's what we say.
Yeah,
that's what we said. Exactly. In short, I was perfectly satisfied with last night's episode that everyone will live forever.
Yeah.
Me too. People always criticize no matter what. Yeah, true.
And they have the right, but...
Yeah.
With respect.
Please, yes. Arya got laid and killed the Night King. Thug life 3000.
She has everything. She has achieved everything in life.
They overanalyze everything and underfeel yes.
That's a problem. That has become a problem with the show,
Yes.
and I think with most things.
But that just shows how good the show is. How much things you can put in the show.
Yeah, but then if they are not matched...
But then if they just
difficult
do it in the most realistic,
riot,
best writing, and just like the easiest way.
Yeah.
But still the most logical.
Yeah.
It's bad? Why? His motives, they want like Bran looking what he wanted. What? Who's the Night King?
Touché.
Touché. Do you guys think Dany has the loyalty of the North now? Which North? There's no one left. The Glovers?
Sure, the Starks they have probably.
I don't think the Glovers will... They still don't care,
Yeah.
Stupid Glovers.
He should be hanged.
Yeah, but I can see it. I actually can see it. I don't blame him,
This
actually.
episode was so sad.
I was crying. Rest in peace, House Mormont.
Rest in peace, House Mormont. Yeah.
I follow you from Italy. I just love you so much. Your accents are pure and real. Just thank you. Thank you for watching. Thanks so much. I hope Job. What's Job? With Job?
John.
Oh, John. John kills Cersei. I don't think that's going to happen.
Since he didn't do anything this episode, basically.
He did a lot of things.
John is a fighter, damn it. He almost died multiple times.
Yeah.
He didn't achieve maybe something, but I think he won time, basically, with certain things, what he did,
Yeah.
Oop.
I'm the type of person who've been following the channel for a long time. Thank you so much. Excellent point about Jaqen. Arya's training story arc makes so much more sense now. That's what I think. This whole thing didn't make any sense in the end for Arya, She just went there. Nothing happened. They were trained. She left.
She was trained.
She was trained for that. I think for that moment. And I think like the many-faced god and the red god or whatever, I think they're the same.
That could be true, of course. Yeah. Then it would make sense, of course. Yeah.
He walked through fire in a previous episode.
Who?
John? Really?
I have no idea.
We saw he's not immune to fire when he, in season 1, when he grabbed the lantern and he burned himself on. So, don't know. This episode feels like the faceless god is better than the Lord of Light. It might be the same still.
Yeah, we just said it actually.
Rest in peace, House Mormon. Rest in peace.
Also, the Night King needs to kill Bran because he's the memory of the world, and the Night King is actually death, darkness, and oblivion.
Yes, that's what we thought. Yes.
Yeah. Definitely.
And I love it. It's not like this superhuman, you know. This is crazy. The Night King has put out fire before. He knew it was not a problem. Yeah, probably.
Of course, yes, he walked through fire. The Night King. Yes, he walked through fire. But isn't Dragonfire something else?
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
Might be,
No.
yeah. Might be.
Probably not.
Don't know.
No, at this point.
I have a feeling that Euron will turn on Cersei. What? Oh, turn on Cersei.
Yeah.
Sorry, I just read something else. Will turn on Cersei. Yeah, okay.
Already did.
I think he might be.
I could see if he sees he's not going to be the winning side. But he will be.
Even if he's on the winning side, is he?
He will be
He
executed.
He could make the difference, you know, and he could choose. He can
Of
just
course.
choose whatever he wants.
Maybe if he sees a dragon, he's
But
gonna...
at the same time, now I said it in the previous episodes. Is the Golden Company fighting for Cersei or for Euron? They're fighting for Cersei, right?
I'm guessing, yeah.
Yeah. So okay, he's completely useless then. A
I
little
mean,
bit.
he
They have the
has
ships, you know.
yes,
They have the ships.
A few fighters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw the dragons in the 4th episode preview. Okay. Some are saying they don't care about the last episodes because now the threat is gone and Night King was killed too early. Had the Night King won, there wouldn't have been 3 more episodes. That would be too early. If the Night King would have won, they could have still made great episodes, but they chose not to do it.
Exactly.
They chose the other way, which I'm okay with. Some are saying, yeah, we actually saw Missandei and Gilly at the end of episode in the crypts. We did, really.
Missed it. I don't
Missed
know.
it, yeah.
We were not really ourselves at the end of the
Yeah.
episode.
What was the purpose of the Night King?
It was explained in the show.
Many times.
Was that a special episode we watched?
I don't know.
Didn't people see that? I don't know.
Don't know. You know, people are still expecting like it to
Have a bigger meaning.
yeah,
a greater
like
meaning.
10 episodes about backstory about every character.
Yeah.
It's not going to happen. There are small details. There are small things that you just have to, you know, find and connect with each other,
Yeah.
and then you know. And that's what a show does. It's like cinematography. It's like the audiovisual content you put in. You can't just explain the whole backstory.
With everything, people forget about the cinematography, which is basically one of the most important things, especially in Game of Thrones.
man.
Sorry if you answered this before, but what do you think will happen in the end? Who will be on the throne? What will happen to Jon and Dany? Will there be a throne? Is Dany pregnant? Ooh, a lot of questions. Is Dany pregnant? I don't think so. It never occurred to me, honestly.
I don't think so either, no.
Yeah, will there be a throne?
Yeah.
Yeah, it will stand. Will there be a King's Landing? That is the question.
True.
What will happen to Jon and Dany? I don't know. Now that we talked about prophecies and prophecies should not be trusted, the prophecy that has been told to Dany, I don't know if that will come true. Where she almost touches the throne but doesn't, then goes to her baby, her lost baby.
It's the same as what Jon said. Did you ever occur to you that it wasn't a liable source of information?
Exactly.
Totally.
And Game of Thrones cannot be trusted in that matter.
Yeah, and I love it. And
So-
I think that's what George R. R. Martin said, right? About like Game of
About
Thrones, like
prophecies,
the future, the prophecies.
Yep.
They are not worth anything.
They don't mean
in
anything.
The show.
Yeah.
I love it.
All of my theories were wrong. I'm sorry.
Isn't that amazing?
Try again.
Isn't that amazing?
Yeah, it's great.
It's
I
cool.
love that.
Like,
because
if you
if it's
complete
true,
expect-
I'm like,
yeah.
you know, if my theories would have been true in this episode, I'd be like, yeah. I would have given the reaction that I did because I knew it.
That was season 7.
Yeah, oh, don't talk about it.
Sadly. It still was good, but you know, is the Night King really dead? He could be alive, but I think he's dead.
Yeah, I think the story's
People
closed.
that are saying this episode peaked too early with the death of the Night King, I think they're missing the point. The show is Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I think the people are actually missing that this was a battle. And this was not a siege or something. This was a battle, and they just wanted to delete each other. So one side had to win.
Yeah.
You know, one side had to win.
I mean, they could have retreated to the south, but then...
How?
What?
How?
Just ran away.
Outrun the dead?
Before.
Yeah.
Not,
Okay,
no.
yeah. Okay.
It wouldn't have changed anything.
No, they would have faced Cersei.
And Cersei with the Night King, that would have been interesting, but no.
Yeah. They had to.
Yeah.
You know, where else could they fight? I think would be cool. The Vale would be a great,
Yeah.
you know,
I would
fighting
have liked
place.
to see that. Yeah. Where are they, by the way? Are there still fighters of that house? Aaron? Is it Aaron?
We didn't see. We didn't see like
They didn't
Lord
fight,
Royce, right?
Exactly.
And we
I still think they didn't fight.
they left.
They left because they were She was talking with Lord Royce, Sansa.
Yeah.
Maybe they had a plan or something. Maybe Sansa is already planning to kill Cersei. Now that I think about it, it actually
That
makes
would
sense.
be actually really fucked up of Sansa, man, a little bit. But at the same time, now it's cool because they won. But I would have actually like kind
She
of
gambled,
loved
basically.
and hated her for that.
I don't know. But she talked with Lord Royce.
He wasn't there,
He wasn't there.
and I think he would have been front row.
With his cavalry, I think so too.
Yeah, the only cavalry we saw was
Dothraki, yeah. No one else.
True. How else they can go write their own shit? Yeah, write your own story. It's always cool. What's the premise of Jon's resurrection? Other ones was to protect Arya, but Jon did nothing. Nothing. He connected all the people.
The
He
whole
let
North.
Dany to fight in the war with them. He connected the wildlings together. He did everything.
Yeah. I mean,
up to this
physically, he
point.
didn't do much, or he didn't kill anyone
Yeah.
besides whites. Yes, but
Like
he had
he
a
did-
lot. He had a lot more leader qualities
Yeah.
than fighting qualities in this season or in this episode.
He did everything, kind of, you know?
People expect Jon to fight in the front row and kill the bad guy. I understand that. The classic shit, you know. Yeah, I get it.
Again, now there's, like, now they expect the classic shit. And then in the other point, they
The thing
hate
is,
the classic
a lot of people expect a lot of different things. You can't change that, and you know, whatever. Am I the only one who hoped that Bronn would suddenly appear in the war and save Jaime or Tyrion with the crossbow instead of killing them, and then kill them? Yes.
That would be cool, but that's not Bronn. He's not
Yeah.
going to fight in a battle
No.
to risk his life.
Do you
But
know
yeah,
Bronn?
that'd be cool, yeah. What's the purpose? Yeah, okay. Also, hi, long-time viewer and fan, but first time in your stream. Nice to see you. Pete, thank you
Pete, thank
so
you.
much for joining. I'm sorry we're so behind. Lady One was epic and a fantastic young actor. Thank you.
Yeah.
I was thinking the purpose of Jon Snow was to kill the Night King. No. You know, what did Melisandre say when she talked to Dany? You have a part to play
Yeah.
in this war,
Yeah.
as has another.
Yeah.
Jon Snow, you know? Summon
But,
Jon
I
Snow
mean,
because he was there. He convinced
That's
her.
the first thing you think. Jon's resurrection has to mean something big. Kill the Night King. It's something normal to think about, but
Yeah.
it didn't come to that. Arya did.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, so good, dude. Talking about it makes it so much better. I don't know. For those people who want more characters today, calm down, say it in 3 more episodes. And still, if they're not going to die, come on, guys. Do you always have to see everyone die? Is it come that far that the show is only good if everyone's going to die?
Yeah, man. Yeah.
That's sad, actually, man. What is going on? I do have a sense of satisfaction against the people who were saying Daenerys would betray Jon and leave him to die. She saved his ass. Yeah, she did.
Yeah.
She did. And I actually respected her so much in this episode when she
Yeah.
was fighting with Jorah on his side, man.
So good. So
Wow.
good.
That's a good leader. That's a good leader.
The first
the
time we
only
saw
thing,
Dany
the only
do
thing that she has to control now is
great.
sometimes her temper. Sometimes
Yeah.
it's still too much.
Yeah.
But other than that,
Especially
she's a perfect leader.
With Sansa, we saw that.
Yeah.
It's
Other
a
than that, she's a
problem.
perfect leader. She listens to her advisors. She's like making smart decisions. She's helping people. She's helping the innocent.
Mm.
She's fighting when she needs to. She's doing shit.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. While last episode I was like, nah, I don't really. Dany, you are talking
that
weird
was,
stuff.
That was crazy, man.
This was
like this whole talking to Sansa in good faith, but then like, just like how she wanted to talk her down.
yeah, and like I'm fighting Jon's war. Yeah, you're not fighting Jon's war.
Well,
You're fighting for the living.
Yeah.
No one else. But hey, she made up for it in this one.
The dead were
Um,
established from the very first scene in the first episode. It was sad that politics and squabbling houses meant nothing compared to the threat in the north. It wouldn't have, but they fought
Well,
together.
I mean, Cersei made that clear, didn't she? that she wants nothing to do with the threat in the north because she doesn't believe it. And even if that was true and she saw it was true, she didn't care. It's I don't know. It's humanity. I don't know.
Yeah. Like, imagine if they wouldn't have fought together, all the people, without Cersei, of course, but if they wouldn't have done that, this would have been over.
But honestly, if you didn't like the first 5 seasons, why did you watch it? Like Politics and Squabbling Houses, because it was whole 5 seasons.
That's Game of Thrones, and that was always Game of Thrones for me.
I do get if you're now disappointed with the Night King's ending, but
Yeah.
well,
totally.
I don't know. I never saw Game of Thrones as a show where it is about the Night King.
No.
It never occurred to me, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that Bran will be a new Night King at the end of the season. It could happen.
Let's see how they will do it.
The purpose of Jon's resurrection, see what he needed
Oh.
to be alive in order to take back Winterfell. Arya was heading Winterfell until she found out that Jon had taken it back. That too, yeah. He took back Winterfell. He
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Holy shit, the best things.
did everything,
Yeah.
man. He did everything. We're expecting the White Hoarder to arrive. Oh no, I'm glad that they didn't.
I did expect it, but it didn't occur to me at this episode.
No, yeah.
I forgot about it. I guess so
Exactly.
many stuff happened.
What
Yeah.
are you guys' overall feelings about this episode?
And I'm personally extremely disappointed.
For me, with the last episode was a little better for me, actually. It was a highlight, but this was close behind it. I think it's in my top 5 of all episodes in whole Game of Thrones. Easily.
Yeah, it was. I liked it. I really, really liked it. It's
No flaws
also
at all for me.
top 5, top 8, something like that.
Yeah, and why are you disappointed? That would be interesting. I was expecting Undead Lady Catelyn to chase Sansa, what? And Sansa sticking her with a pointy end.
Oof,
Did
that
we
would
see
be
Maester
cruel.
Leuven, or didn't we? I don't know. I still don't know.
Honestly, it was dark. I didn't pay attention to that. I couldn't.
I think that the prince who was promised was an Azor separate, and that Jon is the prince that was promised and Arya's Azor Ahai. Might be, but they never talked about it in the show that much.
Yeah.
So
It wasn't really.
don't
mentioned.
please. The show is going away from the books at the moment. I
Yeah.
think. So
Actually,
they are two different
don't forget
things.
about that.
They're two different things. Wait for the
True.
books if you want another story.
Very, very
you know,
true.
they are like doing it visually.
Yeah.
And the books can do much more detailed things. You know, that's what separates this both. You know, that's why books are great, and that's why shows are great. So just
If Jon wasn't resurrected, Dany wouldn't come to Winterfell. The real question is, did Bran know it all? Why he was scaring Jaime in episode 2? Nah, I don't think so. That would be Bran knowing the future. That wouldn't.
exactly. The future is never, no.
Yeah.
Oh, so good. Which countries are you from? We're from Germany. One thing about Arya, how the fuck she went through all the White Walkers. Bran was surrounded.
Yeah, we basically talked about that.
Top.
Yeah. Oh,
Okay, where were we?
Hold on, I'll find it. There you go.
I don't think Bran can see the future as well as he can see everything that has happened or
Exactly.
is happening. Yeah.
Yeah.
I prefer to. Cool. Yes,
Very similar shows.
Melisandre fulfilled her promise to stand by their side and defeat the night is full of terrors. Yeah. Simple as that.
Yeah.
As he said, Bran are the memories, so the past is his specialty. Yeah. He knows everything that happened. He doesn't know everything that will happen.
Which is crazy if you think about it.
Something makes me sympathize every living character, even those I did not like. I love that. Yes, I was feeling so bad for every single Unsullied that fell. I was feeling so bad for all the Dothraki just riding there.
It's just dying.
Crazy, man. Like, I didn't know any of them. Grey Worm, of course, but man, like every single Unsullied soldier was like there from the start, supporting Dany. She freed them, and they fought like hell. It's amazing, so amazing. What is that argument? Just because the villains don't get an epic death, either doesn't mean all 7 seasons have to build up for an anticlimactic ending. What? I don't get that. I'm sorry. Do you see what?
I don't think so, no. Night King's ending was underwhelming. Why build him up to be literally the deadliest threat for 7 seasons? What is his motivations? I never saw him like that. I saw him as death, yes, like as a magical creature who can resurrect dead people, but that was it.
Yeah. The threat was the
there
army of the dead.
Was there so much a build-up? Did I miss something in the show?
I think people built it up
It
like
was-
themselves.
That's what I think, because it was always there, but it was always in the background until season 5.
Yeah.
Then John made it like his war, because it's
Without them fighting
war
that
of the
now,
living.
if they would have lost this war, they would have ended. Like everyone would have been gone, because Cersei wouldn't be able to kill anything. She wouldn't know about the Night King being the only.
What was
It
his
would have been over.
motivation?
It would have been over.
Killing people? I don't know.
His motivation was ending humanity. That's what his motivation was always. Like defend them against humans, kill all humans. Emilia Clarke's acting was very good. Her crying made that was so good.
always. She's a great actress.
Ramsay Bolton was more antagonist than the Night King. He was.
Yeah, definitely.
He was.
He was more of a threat than the Night King.
Yeah.
Humans, man. Humans are the worst.
Exactly, yeah. Game of
I mean,
Thrones.
Night King is also human. Was human. He's magic.
It's always about humans, man.
It's always
Human
about
threat
humans.
is real.
Yeah. And I think I now understand Matt Russian's comment about that. Just because they make a villain and he doesn't get an epic death doesn't mean the whole 7 seasons is for nothing. He
Yeah.
means that. Yeah, I get it.
I never catch you guys live. Always at work. Gabriella, thank you so much. You
Thanks. I hope you enjoyed it.
can't work today. Yeah. These ex machinas. What the hell? No one saw it coming that the Night King would die this episode. That's what the writers wanted. They do what people doesn't. Yeah. That's what Game of Thrones always was.
Yeah.
But I think it wasn't about that always, like to just, surprise people.
Yeah.
Because they wrote
I
it
missed
like
that
that.
a little
Because
bit,
the writing was
honestly.
amazing. Yeah.
The unpredictishness.
Yeah.
That's a word.
Hi, guys. Hey, Laura.
Hi.
So behind. I'm sorry.
Yep. 30 minutes behind.
John united the North against the coming threat. It was, He was
Exactly.
supposed to do. Just like Danny, he not only united the North, he united the wildlings, he united the North, he united Danny,
Yep,
the
he
dragons, he
convinced
brought
Dany.
all the people, the whole armies together, and he actually tried to even get Cersei. That was his purpose. Don't forget it. Any of the White Walkers would have died.
True.
A
You're
part
right.
of the armor would have been destroyed. So they made. Yeah, exactly.
You're right. You're right.
I didn't even think about that. But
Yep.
yeah, amazing. Every did their part in this episode. It was a team effort. Dennis dismounted Night King, which allowed Arya to kill him. John, Brienne, Jaime, and Grey Worm killed a load of whites. Melisandre was useful. Yeah, everyone
Yep.
did something.
Not talking about Jorah and everyone who died. Yeah.
Was built up as the ultimate antagonist and end to everything, but it turns out Cersei's the big villain of the show. Yeah. Humans, man. They foreshadowed Arya's sneaky stealth multiple times too, like when she snuck up on Jon. That's why she had to kill the Night King. Yes.
Well, so well done.
So good. Night King raised about 30 dead around Jon.
Too much blood, when he carries on this part.
For some, I agree. But it didn't bother me like in last episodes or seasons.
Season.
It was okay because it's still possible.
Exactly.
Why always the worst happen? Because
But I do get it. I mean, I also expected more people to die. Like I
Yeah.
said, Brienne and Grey Worm. I was sure they would die.
But that doesn't make the episode bad. It just is a choice that they made, and I love it. When did the Red Woman know how it was going to kill the Night King? Because I believe she thought it was going to be Stannis, then Jon Snow. It's only when we saw the fire reflector that she saw the truth. It might be.
Yeah.
It might have been, yes. Taking bets on who will face. But she looked at Arya in the beginning. Did you
Yeah.
recognize it? So I think she knew before.
I don't know.
I think she knew when she actually. Man.
The other possibility is that Melisandre know that someone is going to take down the Night King, but
Yeah.
she doesn't know who. So she motivates everyone to kill him.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Why not?
Yeah.
Why not? Yeah.
Because if one doesn't succeed, the other one might. But maybe it was she
Would
knew
have
it, she
made
knew it.
actual sense, man.
Hmm.
Taking bets on who will face John off against the Mountain in the final battle. John, Jamie.
You forget someone. Clegane.
Yeah.
Xander Clegane.
Do we know that Azor Ahai and the Prince that was promised are the same? No, we don't know a shit. I love it.
Like Azor Ahai is a
That's a
language
thing.
that I cannot speak.
Isn't that even a thing from... Was it ever mentioned? The Prince who was promised was mentioned in the show in season 7.
Azor Ahai was also mentioned, and when Melisandre came to talk with Dany and Jon, and then Melisandre said Azor Ahai translates to. Does that mean the same thing?
Prince who was
The
promised.
prince or a princess? who
Yeah,
was
exactly.
promised. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
So I don't know. Honestly, I can't be bothered with that.
No, me neither.
I have to think about what comes with Jon and Arya.
Arya killing says is perfect. It's her list, it's her revenge. It's an assassination which suits her skill set. John needed a big
Definitely.
win. He's never had one. Well,
Well,
kind of.
Winterfell, you know.
Yeah.
I think that was a big win. How good
that
that
wasn't
was.
necessary to kill the Night King. Kill the boy, let the man be born. John's death wasn't to kill Night King. It was to prepare him for the fights to come. That he would... He basically did everything. He set up everything.
Yeah.
You know?
He's a true leader. He showed his leadership skills right there.
They can have a ton of exposition once Sam gets back to the citadel and reads all the books. Watches on the wall. They won the night, but knew they were lost. He went out to surrender to man. Stannis saved the day. Hardhome lost. Battle of the Bastards fell into Ramsay's trap and lost. Well, still,
Yeah, but he won.
yeah.
Yes, but he won.
Without John, nothing of that would have happened.
Yeah.
Like Melisandre said, everyone had a part to play, and
Exactly.
they wouldn't have been there. Neil Brand said it.
Exactly.
That's what
I'm
happened.
sorry. I have to drink something.
Yeah.
George! Sorry, we're really behind.
George,
I don't even know
yeah,
if
I'm
you're
so
still
sorry,
here. 30
man.
minutes behind. Really sorry.
What if Bran is the Night King and his older self was trying to kill him, stop him from becoming what he already is? Which would be why he looked sad when he gave Arya. Yes, that's actually something that we talked about a little bit afterwards. And why did he look like that?
Sad, he was really disappointed.
Yeah,
That kind of
but
draw my attention, but I don't know.
that could actually be. You can't change, what happened. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Like that would have been kind of a Hodor thing too.
Yeah.
Amazing. That'd be cool.
So if
That'd be
that's
really
like
cool.
that, let's hope that someone is going to kill Bran. Jamie, fulfill your start what you ended. Sorry.
Yeah, but if someone kills Bran, then the Night King would have never been there. And then anything wouldn't have made sense.
Everything changes.
Yeah.
I mean, if you go that far, then you can say, how did Bran in the past worked into Hodor and made him, that's also very time stretching theory.
It's impossible. I hate time. I hate messing around with it. So I hope it's not about that, because that would be, I think,
I love
too time consuming to
Pun
like
intended.
make. Knights of the Vale saved the day, went north of the wall, lost. Dany had to save. What? Yeah.
I think it's
So it's
about
never had
Battle
a big
of
win.
Bastards, Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Still.
I
I mean,
don't know.
yes, that was a stupid move, but they still won the battle.
I mean, that wasn't really Jon's fault. Like, Sansa hid it from Jon
Yeah.
that the Knights of the Vale would come. So
Yeah.
he fought
Totally.
with everything that he got. I don't know. I mean, I get you're trying to downplay.
Apparently, you don't like John.
yeah,
as
which
we
is
said.
okay,
But still, without John, nothing of that would have happened. Nothing would have been possible. Without John, they wouldn't have even known about the threat.
yeah.
So, and the wildlings wouldn't have been there. Nothing would have
I mean,
happened.
for example, in this battle, who has a big win? Who won?
Yeah.
Nothing changed. A lot of people died.
Yeah. They still have, like, the stupid Game of Thrones to play, right?
Yeah.
So, man, crazy. Dany Slade, she did.
Oh yeah.
This episode was amazing, and Sansa too,
Oh,
and
yeah.
everyone. Oh my god, I loved it.
Definitely.
What's Luke between the Night King and Bran about?
Dude, I don't know. It was
I
meaningful.
don't know, man.
It was like love, but more.
Yeah. And John was her misunderstanding the fire reflection. After she come back, she seems like she get more connection to a lot of light. Mm.
Okay, Azor Ahai is more book stuff that was mostly cut out. There is no need to point out in front of the show. Yeah, it was mentioned once.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Because the show is different from the books.
Hugely disappointed in the Night King's death. So much build up, and he really was just a one-dimensional villain with not real purpose.
Thank you.
Expected more from the character. That's okay.
It's okay,
That's
but
really good.
at the same time, isn't it great that not only like good characters can just die immediately like this,
Oh yeah.
that also like
Didn't
the
you
bad ones,
Yeah.
and that no one is like totally invincible.
Yeah.
I love it.
I like
It's
it.
amazing. You know what? I don't care about plot armor. There are 3 episodes left. The story can continue. You know, man, they can just like fuck us all over now.
Yeah. And they
with
will.
everything. They don't have to, and I hope they won't.
They will. I hope
But
they
they
will.
could, yeah. There are only 4 or 5 characters left alive I care about in this world. I wouldn't think about it any longer, and I don't want it to end.
Yeah.
True, yeah. I wish that Yara was in the battle. I think she will be in a battle. She
Yeah.
will kind of fight it.
She will.
But armor's okay. Just why white characters to impossible situation in the first place? What? Right characters. I'm sorry, dude.
Just why right character?
Yeah, God. What?
Circumstances, I guess, of the writing.
Yeah. If you're not okay with, why are we? It's amazing that
I think why send Jorah to charge with the Dothraki if he's just going to come back? I think because he's all the Dothraki are great warriors, but I think Jorah has this capability of like being a commander, and
Yeah.
he realized, oh shit, we are going to lose, and he retreated.
He's strategic. He's
Yeah.
much strategic. The Dothraki are just like in
This
in
slay.
open field. No one
They
can
don't
kill
care.
them. They don't.
Yeah.
They can't be beaten. You
Yeah.
know, they didn't expect that.
And I don't think they know what retreat is.
Yeah.
They fight to death.
But when Jorah saw what's happening, I think he knew strategically they can't win,
Exactly.
and he went back.
And retreat, please. Wasn't Ghost a bit too small? Isn't he supposed to be the size of a horse? Because he wasn't that. Yeah, it's true though. Nymeria was bigger. Now
Yeah.
that you think about it, very true. But honestly, Ghost hardly plays a role, and he's there as good dog. I can't complain.
Yeah.
He had bigger purpose in the last seasons, last episodes. Battle of Bastards. for
I actually
example.
don't know why he went with the Dothraki.
Yeah, that's why.
That was weird.
Why aren't you? I don't know.
Yeah.
Just sit tight in Winterfell. Or I don't know.
Just don't have him charged in the first place.
Yeah, we talked about
Ghost,
that.
yeah. Okay,
Well,
yeah. Okay,
Jorah, yeah.
Is Ghost still alive? I hope so. I really wish Jon and the Night King would have had a one sword.
Yeah, it's like the thing that we talked about.
Like I said, like this
the White
tease,
Walkers.
this tease, and then he's just like, no, you don't get a chance to kill
Yeah,
me,
exactly,
you know?
Exactly.
Amazing. So good. Cersei will turn on Euron. She's ruthless. She cares for no one but herself.
Yeah, but she has no reason to turn on Euron. That would be on her
Yeah.
disadvantage.
Yeah. She will lose the ships.
Yeah, and people.
True, some stories should be tighter, but we like this fear we feel for them. Oh yeah, like in terms of how well this episode was done and how you feared for all characters
Yeah.
in every single scene, just tells you how good the episode was.
Mm.
And then in the end, no one died. It's not a bad thing.
Yeah. What is Bran doing when others defending him?
I
Sent
don't
Raven to
know.
see what? I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe we'll find out.
Maybe he wanted to see where the Night King is.
Yeah, maybe he followed him around.
Yeah.
Yeah, might be. Because when he was there, the Night King, he opened his eyes again.
Yeah.
Or is it princess that was promised?
Oh yeah. I mean, at this point, yeah.
Yeah. The Night King was a metaphor for global warming. yeah. George, dude.
This is the truth.
The best. The best, man. We haven't seen Bran's vision of destroyed King's Landing yet. Are we though?
Was it a vision?
Don't know.
Oh.
Like yes, at some point he did see the future, you know,
Yeah.
with that.
Oh yeah.
But at the same time,
Oh, was it Bran?
yeah.
Oh.
Do you think then burn it or Cersei will blow it up with wildfire? I don't know. I can't say anything. I think both is
Possibly, yeah. Of
totally
course.
possibly.
Of course.
Bran probably was watching the king and making sure he was going for him. Yeah. What else can he do?
Yeah.
There's nothing he can do. But yeah. George R. R. Martin said, "Oh, as a religion, this was simply what people used to explain magic. I should have believed him."
That could actually, I still think and hope that Jaime will be the one who will kill Cersei, and if Cersei blows King Landing, Jaime will be the one to kill her, because of all the people she would just kill.
Yeah, maybe.
Would make sense.
I always talk about global warming later this story, but I think the area from that.
Is Game of
perspective-
Thrones your favorite show of all time?
For me, it is. Yeah. For me, it is. Yes.
I don't think so.
What's yours?
I'm sorry. I'm weird, man. People will judge me so hard.
Why?
It's one of my favorite TV shows because there are shows that come close to it, like, for example, Breaking Bad.
For me too. Yeah. I mean, for me, Stranger Things.
For example, yeah.
Because it's just exactly my genre. You
Yeah,
know what
yeah,
I
of
mean?
course.
But Game of Thrones will, for me, be number one overall.
I have to say no. Yeah.
Sansa has been a logistical planner from the start, making sure everyone is provisioned. That would actually be genius if you sent the Vale away to keep them safe at a contingent for after the fact. It would be genius, but it would be ruthless because that could have lost them the fight. You know what I mean?
And she would even sacrifice herself because she was still in Winterfell too.
Yeah. Crazy.
Yeah.
You know, very.
Very interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting tidbit from the post show. They
Becca,
said
hi.
Lyanna Mormont was supposed to be in one scene, but she was so good they felt that it would be ways to keep her on. Yeah, and some people claim her to be cringy. Do you think we will see Nymeria again? I honestly don't think so.
Me too. I do. Sorry.
You do?
I do.
I don't know. What's the purpose?
I don't know. They will travel south, and I think.
Maybe if Ghost will be seen with Nymeria, like
Maybe.
maybe. Oh, that would be cool. I'd like to see that.
I think they kind of will. I don't know how, but I think they will. I saw Brienne, Jamie, and Sam dying like 3 times each. Fam, all alive. Amazing.
Surprise.
Sam. Like I said, Sam. I'm not sure that he could have survived all this. He didn't even fight. He just laying there,
Yeah.
kind of, you know. Brienne and Jamie, I can see them. I can totally see that. And with Tormund, totally. Like, the way he did it was insane.
Yeah, I mean, if
loved it,
anyone
man.
is going to survive, it's gonna be him.
Yeah,
definitely.
like, how he did it is so
Definitely,
good.
yeah.
Like, using all the bodies as a shield, kind of, and just like, amazing.
He knows
So
what
good.
he's doing in that
Yeah.
in that chaos. It's exactly his field.
Yeah.
This episode was a mash of World War Z and Lord of the Rings Twin Towers. Honestly, how the whites walk and behave is exactly like in World
Yeah.
War Z, and it's so good.
I just watched it 2 days ago again. It's the problem. They could have not included the Night King at all, and all things would have been the same. We lost a few secondary characters to him, then he moved north. That's it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nothing more to say to that. Yeah.
Like I said in the comment, Red Woman said Beric had a purpose to live again. Purpose to save Arya in this threat because Arya has the key to defeat the Night King. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. They survived the fight for the throne. Cave Sansa and Tyrion ended up combining houses. I wouldn't have a problem with that
I
at
would
all.
be for it.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, shit. Hold on, I lost it. Sorry, guys. We'll be back in a second. There you go. Yeah.
What's your best battle scene in TV history? Mine is between this episode and Love.
It's really difficult. I mean, the thing is, with Lord of the Rings, you have a lot more.
To be honest, like the whole scene will always be the Battle of the Black Gate in Lord of the Rings for me. Not because it's a big battle, but because of the intensity.
Yeah.
And because of the speech.
Yeah,
And because of just how
of
they.
course, yes.
That would be my
Yes.
favorite. And close after this, there's that, and then Battle of the Bastards.
Yeah. I would have to agree. Like Lord of the Rings set the bar so high back in the beginning of 2000s. It's
Yeah.
insane.
Super insane, man. White Walkers are literally the opening scene of the whole show, and I think it's a secondary thing. I don't think it's a it's That's what always was Game of Thrones. Multiple storylines, multiple things, you know. There's not just one thing, but the purpose of this whole show
True, it was the
is
opening
always
thing.
throne. You know what I mean?
Maybe it wants to tell a story about human greed, how it can't stop, and everyone wants to be king and queen and lead.
I don't know. Just accept that the story is over.
Maybe it's not.
Or maybe not, yeah.
Let's see next episode.
The Whites could have hear Arya's blood drip, but not hear sprinting through snow.
Well, that just shows you how quiet she is, because she was moving around in the library and they didn't hear her.
But when the blood, she's quieter than that, of course.
Think about that.
Yeah, that actually is a like a argument for that.
Yeah,
not
exactly.
against it.
The Night King was straight up a side quest. That's exactly the exact wording that I used.
Yeah.
He was a side quest.
Man, because the people won't follow Theon because he killed his own dad, and kingslaying is one of the biggest crimes in Westeros. Plus, it's still a medieval world who looks down on dwarves.
Oh yeah, it was a. Yeah, okay.
Now, I don't think that would be actually something that Cersei killed all the people. She's a woman, which is not like the thing. A queen is not
Cersei,
very
yeah.
accepted in this world.
Of course.
And she's hated by almost everyone.
Yeah.
So, and if she can be queen, I think Tyrion can be king.
Not great qualities
Yeah.
for
It was the opening scene of episode 1.
That doesn't mean anything to me.
Okay, cool. I mean,
Just because it started with it.
honestly, for me, this was enough. You know, what do you need more?
I mean, maybe we'll get more, but I don't think so. I think the quest is completed.
Yeah.
So yeah, that it was Arya killing the Night King. I really didn't like it. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
personal preference. I can't say anything about that.
The Great War, it was called. It was a great war. And it was a great battle. But it ended with the living winning. Isn't that...
It's about winning the throne. The Night King was just a distraction and slowed the real game down. That's how I saw it.
Yeah, and it made a great interaction between all the enemies.
Yeah.
You know, it connected them, and it made it...
Jamie besides John. Can you believe
exactly.
it?
It just showed you like how the humans still will work together. Not all of them, but most of them.
Honestly, I'd like to hear John and Jamie talk.
Yeah, me too.
That'd be good.
I want them to use the fact that Bran can change the past. They showed that at the Tower of Joy, but they haven't used it yet. I expected them to do it now.
Yeah.
But now that he's a three-eyed raven, I don't think he will mess around with that anymore. Because he knows what it causes.
I hope.
I mean,
Maybe with
before he
Yeah.
wasn't doing any. He was just, Bran. Now he's the three-eyed raven. I don't think Bran is still there or in there. So
I don't know, man. Like the whole three-eyed raven stuff is so complex. I think if he can. Of course, he can do things in the past. We saw that.
Yeah.
I don't know. There are so many things that could happen, that might have happened.
yeah,
Oh,
Yara will still play a significant part. I hope so. I love her.
yeah. of
Arya
course,
was told she'd
definitely.
kill the Night King by the word woman, and I'm so glad she did. Yeah, that's so cool. Episode 1, John saying, "How did you sneak up on me?" She was such foreshadowing, loving it. Yeah,
And even in the episode itself, the library scene,
yeah,
I don't
so
know.
good, man.
I don't know.
Yara's to kill Euron now. Oh, that would be cool.
It will come to that.
Yeah. Hey guys, love your videos. Were you slightly disappointed at the Night King's death, or did you feel satisfied? I felt satisfied with the whole episode. How they chose to do it. I loved it.
I think satisfied is a wrong word. It was just well done.
Yeah.
So I guess that means satisfied. Yeah.
I didn't cry seeing it yesterday, but it's seen your reaction today.
Sorry about that.
I'm so sorry for that, actually.
Freaking Bran and Theon did it.
And the Red Lady basically straight up said Arya would do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She did.
I actually didn't like the fact that Arya killed the Night King. It would have been much more epic if Jon. Why?
It would be typical epic. Yeah. True.
Yeah, it would be held. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and blue eyes. What do you think about the fact that the Cersei cannot be defeated? What? And someone, maybe Jon, will take the dagger in his heart, become the new king of the night in order to defeat her.
Oof. That's a theory that I never even would have come up with. Holy crap. I'll go with it. Sure, why not, man?
Okay.
That's crazy. Just to kill Cersei.
Okay.
I'll accept
I don't know.
it. Do it.
The Red Woman says, "Oh my God. The other moment dying was my only objection of death. Figured a whole lot more people would die." Yeah.
Yeah.
Us too. Us
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
But I'm not disappointed that they didn't. I think they can smell the blood.
I think it was
That
more
too, yeah.
hearing, actually.
Yeah, but I think, yeah. I don't know. I still think there's one more twist about the Night King that yet to unfold. I think we will get something about the Night King.
I think I hope.
I don't think he's
that
going to
Bran,
come back. But
No, that's
he-
neither do
something
I.
will happen.
Maybe Bran will tell a little bit about him
Yeah.
and how it happened.
Maybe, yeah.
That would be nice.
She basically has no footsteps. Yeah, she's like Legolas in
Yeah.
Lord of the Rings. Did you guys hear about one of the spin-off shows being cancelled?
No idea. I mean,
I
I
don't
know
know.
there are going to be spin-offs, but I don't even know.
It's one thing for a
It was
normal human
official.
being not to notice Arya's presence. Another thing is a series of mystical beings. Why? Were you ever told that these things?
But we don't have information to confirm that.
Yeah, it's just like in the blue.
And even a powerful and smart Night King realized it or sensed it at the end.
He did.
And caught her. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what to say. Really difficult.
No, if tons of characters are pinned for 20 minutes by zombies with knives and no one of them die, it's a problem. Jamie, Brienne, even my favorite Sam, should all be dead. Were they though? They weren't.
With Sam, I agree. Jamie and Brienne, not so
Yeah,
much.
Sam, I agree. Were they? Were they pinned with like
Against
20
the
minutes
wall,
by
I
zombies with
guess.
knives? Not really. Did you recognize that there were not? There were quite a few in Winterfell, but
Yeah.
not as many, because if like the whole army would be in Winterfell, like how would Arya be even able to like sneak, or how would these quiet scenes even be able?
Yeah.
That wouldn't be possible.
True.
There weren't so many, you know.
True. And if Arya is the one who kills Cersei, I would be so pissed it has to be Tyrion or Jamie. I still my money is still on Jamie. I want it to be Jamie. Let it be Jamie.
Hello, you gays. That's always cool.
Did you just
Okay.
assume my sexual orientation?
How could you? She never said the words Azor Ahai.
Okay, she didn't apparently.
Okay.
Didn't she do it?
I think she said. She said something, and then they translated it. The
Okay,
prince
she
was
said
promised.
something. Oh, okay.
But I'm
I
not
thought
sure if it was that.
Azor Ahai. Okay. I'll accept it.
Maybe someday they're all Azor Ahai. Yeah, maybe. That's a daddy. Why? Come on.
That's some.
I hated Night King.
Dude,
Got
that's
snowed.
that's the rage, man.
Yeah. You
Keep it under
drink. You
control.
drink beer.
Yeah. Or don't
What?
drink
Don't drink and drive.
milk of the poppy.
Arya was born amidst smoke and salt, so the prophecy is fulfilled. I've never met a German who doesn't drink beer, but I only met like 5. So.
So you did. Oof.
8th season just to kill the Night King one episode. Yes, that's what Game of Thrones is. I love Ira. Me too.
Guys,
She's
just
amazing.
because some of us didn't like the conclusion to the Dead story doesn't mean we didn't like the previous seasons or don't understand it.
Yeah.
I never said that.
Did we? We're arguing here, guys. We're discussing here.
Throughout the series, Jon kept repeating that it doesn't matter who sits on the Iron Throne, but the war between the living and the dead, the Great War, is the only one that is important. Yes.
Well, of the politics and scheming in the earlier seasons, but we were told the character in the show that no one of that mattered compared to the threat in the north.
Well, only Jon said it.
That too, and now that threat is gone.
Yeah.
So, you know,
Or maybe it's not gone. Maybe the Night
Yeah,
King has a brother.
yeah, it's just like why are we arguing about decisions the writers make? You know, you can always say, okay, this was not okay for
You can't
me. I didn't like it.
Yeah, of course, always.
But this was objectively perfectly written. It's just not you know,
I
just
mean,
look at it
you may not like
objectively
the
without your
decisions.
without your opinion. Just look at it
How it
completely
went down,
objective.
yeah.
Is yes, some more characters could have died,
Of course.
but that doesn't need to happen. You know,
Yeah.
it wasn't 100% necessary. So it's totally fine. There was no things that I say are completely bullshit in this episode or something. Nothing.
Yeah.
That's all we say.
It's
That's
just
how
how
quickly
quickly
it
it
was
was
resolved.
resolved
It
that
bothers-
bothers people. I can understand it, but that's how it is. I mean,
Nat
either
was-
you're gonna stop
Nat
watching
was-
the show or
Nat
you're
was
gonna
killed.
accept it.
Nat was killed super quickly too. You know, it's just like that. Jeffrey
Yeah.
said, "Bring him his hat." Damn, dead. Every time John has a problem, it's because someone hid something from him, betrayed him. Against the start of the problem, nothing changed. What?
I don't know. The discussion is 20 minutes ago. I don't remember what happened 20 minutes ago. I'm really sorry. We're 20 minutes behind. I don't know what happened 20 minutes ago.
I don't know. Damn it. I agree with you. Okay. What John said doesn't hold validity to do now. We really don't know, man. I really don't know what we said. We said, man. Will you be putting out a Walking Dead Oh God.
Sure, you'll get
Probably, yeah. This battle was better than Hard Home. Only reason people had problem because it was filmed in the fucking dark. That made the ambience, guys.
Honestly,
That made the atmosphere perfect.
Hard Home will always have a special place in my heart.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I think it's just a few scenes a few shots were just
That's what the Night King was working with. Like the storm. The
Riders
dark.
on the
That's why.
storm.
But
Who's that hit you the most?
Theon.
Jorah. Theon's speech was killing me.
Theon and Jorah, yes.
I think Jorah. But with Theon, I shed some tears.
Yeah.
So did Jon Snow's dragon survive? Yeah, that's what I want.
Apparently.
But apparently it did.
Yeah. First time to your stream. Fuffy, thank you. Amazing.
I hope you enjoy it.
Cool, let me make it. There goes Steve flying in the nest.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Ghost is just fan service. He was the size of a puppy in the episode 2. No, he was not. Look at it again.
He was rather big.
He was very big.
But not as big as Nymeria, that's true.
True, yeah. But no. Just look when Ed comes up the wall. How big he is.
I think at this point, Ghost cannot serve a purpose.
Yeah.
Like, he's there, yeah.
Yeah.
He's alive.
So Rhaegal, John's dragon survived good. Okay. Someone who said Ghost was small compared to Nymeria. Don't forget, Ghost was the runt of the litter.
True. Like,
True.
basically
That's
John.
True, yeah.
Yeah. It would make
Euron,
sense. That's what I
Cersei
was
good.
thinking,
She's
actually.
not gonna kill him. I wonder if we're gonna see Ghost with Nightmare's pack in the next episodes. Maybe.
I hope. That would make sense.
Do you want to watch MC? Probably. Yeah, probably. Jamie said he would choose family, but this war was different. What passes before him now, that is a family feud again.
Take him hostage, of course, to trade with Cersei. I'm assuming,
hoping.
I'm assuming Jamie's smarter than that, and he knows that if he will return, he will be killed by.
It was always a problem with Jamie and Cersei.
Yeah, and Tyrion also said that, and maybe now those two brothers again talking will make things different.
I don't know. I think Brass see every possible future instead of any set outcome, like the potential outcomes of actions. The ripple effect would make it so it only accurate up to a certain point. Yeah.
Yeah, of course. Like, for example, if Jamie says, okay, I'm going to North, then he's going to know that he's going to be in the North, but something might come up and he might be dying
Exactly, yeah.
on the way.
I don't know. Oh, God. No. Where are we? Oh,
Okay,
we're not.
okay. That's better.
I don't know a thing about Game of Thrones and feel no needs to know anything, but I like your music.
Something.
Thank you so
Thanks.
much. Scrubs is still Ali's favorite show.
Yeah, man, yeah. That's
You can't
something else,
compare
though.
that.
That's
You can't
something
compare
else,
that,
yeah.
yeah.
I was talking more about drama.
Yeah. 3 episodes full of just fighting Cersei and some betrayals yet to come. Might be, yeah. Oh, man. So good. Don't forget about Cersei's stash of wildfire. Yes. We haven't forgot about that.
Make fire.
I'm watching the show for the first time and I'm currently on season 3. Jamie is on my face. Why are you here then?
Oh, I think you don't care about spoilers.
Yeah, probably. I mean, you know.
Yeah,
Should
there you
we
go.
watch it?
Yeah.
Jamie gets more redeemable, no, but he's still conflicted until season 7.
The thing is, he was always like that. He was just more of a dick in the past.
But Only when it came to Cersei, about
Yeah.
his, about Cersei and his family.
I
And
mean, he was a
protecting his
dick in
kids.
general too, like towards Brienne and towards his captors, but it was how he wanted people to see him.
Yeah.
He had an image to uphold, and that's what he wanted. Yeah, basically, yeah. A lot of people are lining up to kill Cersei. True.
True.
Let's see who's gonna be.
Tyrion's gonna be the Queen Slayer. That'd be cool too. Yeah. It's okay. I know which characters are still alive in season 8. Okay. Arya didn't have the physical strength to stab through the Hound's armor early on. How can she magically have the strength?
That's the magic of writing.
Yeah. Okay. You can't sit with us not until you've caught up. Yeah, you will be spoiled. I liked how Arya killed him because no one was able to kill him. Arya.
Maybe no one was meant to be no one.
Yeah.
You know, we don't know.
We have no idea. The Night King was walking up to Bran with the music in the background. Did anyone else the vibe that Gus seen him?
Don't.
What Gus scene?
It's a scene in Breaking Bad.
Okay. I'm not up to that point yet, I think.
Do you know
Maybe I
Jaina
am, I
will
don't
be
know.
the Kinslayer, Queenslayer.
Would have been poetic. Would have been amazing.
I'm still.
Both.
My
I still
mind is on
think-
Jamie.
Yeah, of course. You know,
Sorry.
Jamie and Brienne's sword were made from...
Yes,
Yes.
that's how they survived. For anyone who wants to know how they survived.
Unpopular opinion, I never cared for Bran or his plot, except that he... Same.
Honestly, yeah.
Same.
Like I said, he's such a complex character. We don't know what he's up to. We don't know what kind of powers he really has.
Yeah.
It's so weird.
Yeah.
And we want answers, and he doesn't talk. He always looks deep into
Yeah.
her soul, and it's like really awkward after that moment.
Who will Bronn kill? Or will he... Either Jamie or Tyrion or both? None.
None. Yeah.
I don't... I know that Bronn is a like a paid killer, but no, not with them. Why? And how? He's
Yeah,
always
I
looking
don't
out
think
for
so.
himself, and he puts himself in so much danger. At the same time, he likes both of them.
Yeah.
It's not Bran. It's not Bronn. I'm sorry. It's not Bronn. It's not the character. Dude, I just realized something.
Yeah. What did you?
Bronn
Yeah.
shot the dragon.
He
With
did.
What if he's gonna join Dany's? Or that would be some conflict, man.
Well, if no one tells her,
I think she knows. I think she saw him. I think she will recognize him.
yeah, could be. Tyrion is taking Cersei out. It was foreshadowed in episode 2, and he tells Jamie that he's going to march down and kill her.
Yeah, he's gonna march down dead and rip her apart. But maybe that can still happen.
She's alive.
There'll be no throne. It will be melted down, and all regions will be independent.
Ooh, I don't
That'd
know
be cool. That'd be cool.
about.
That'd be
I don't
cool,
know if
but,
Dany would do that. She should do that.
yeah.
Like, she should still have. I don't know. I'm sorry, the moment line has ended. Yeah.
House Mormont, they had I agree that they deserved a lot, but it's Game of Thrones, guys. It's Game of Thrones.
Dude.
No, Ollie. Dude.
Ollie's back.
Ollie's back.
Ollie, guys. Ollie.
With A, yeah. That was kind of details. Bran was the one highlights in season 1. I love his arc. Yeah, that's a cool thing. Like,
He's definitely interesting. Don't
he's
get
very
me wrong.
interesting. But the character himself, it was like very, you didn't know anything.
Yeah, it was
You know?
always in the shadows.
Yeah. I understand why people are disappointed with this episode. It was incredibly well made. Acting was on point. The storylines were perfect.
Yeah.
That's
exactly what we were saying when we are saying think objectively or look at it objectively.
Yeah.
Acting was good. Storytelling was good.
Everyone has some nitpicks everywhere, that you don't like.
Yeah.
But, in general. Maybe not 20 minutes, but when you're surrounded on all sides outside, one of them should have bit it. Rewatch how many around them during those scenes. Brienne had like 4 whites on her.
Yeah, you could argue like that. I don't know. I think Brienne with Jamie and Podge next to them had a pretty good team.
Yeah.
Who protected each other. But
I'm-
sure, I mean, you can call it plot armor. Sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
This episode was excellent if you turn the brightness up. It was okay.
Well,
I mean,
I think it was excellent if you exactly watch it as it meant to be watched. Because
Yeah.
I think
um,
that actually made such
the only
a...
really dark scene was the Dothraki scene. When they marched, you couldn't see anything.
That was amazing, though.
Pitch black. But it wasn't intended to be
Yeah.
like that.
Because you wouldn't have seen that other way.
Yeah.
You know, it's weird. Hardhome Battle was better. It was amazing. It was really
Like I said,
amazing.
Hardhome has
It
a
was
special
amazing,
place
yeah.
in my heart.
But yeah. Yeah, I think Hardhome was really good.
It
yeah.
was good. It was
Yeah,
really good.
It was really good. I don't think John will be king. I think
yeah.
they may die and John will make Sansa queen.
I think John doesn't give a shit.
Yeah.
John doesn't give a
That's why
shit
he,
about
for me, is the
thrones.
best character.
Yeah.
Just, you know,
Yeah. I totally get it.
combined pin between all of them was way too long for me. That 1 hour. One to come out. What?
Yeah, like I said, I thought Brienne was gonna die. She didn't. Let's see next episode.
I didn't like Arya just straight up killing the Night King. John and Night King should have an epic battle. at
Yeah,
the-
yeah.
Didn't they? With the dragons?
It was pretty epic.
For me, that was
pretty
epic
epic.
enough. And then
Especially the shots.
the most epic
Ooh.
thing actually was not that the Night King was not taking the battle with with John. I'm sorry, like that he was just like no, you know, that was for me the coolest thing.
What about Negan?
From the moment that Ned Stark was setting King's Landing, Game of Thrones has subverted expectations. The continuation of that subversion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We need
Yeah.
more good people to die.
Winterfell was the UK, and the Whites were citizens of the EU, coming for everything they own.
Yeah.
I just enjoyed it for what it was. Great show, the way they wanted it to be, and it was well done.
I think if you watch the show just to enjoy it and because you like it, without theorizing, without coming up with your own ideas, you will have so much fun with it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Or if you're actually theorizing, but accept other, things.
Of course, that's also a possibility, but a lot of people
But I think
don't seem to
theorizing
do
is
it.
so much fun, but it's always get like too much, too much
Yeah.
things. Man,
Um,
that's why I actually like that we didn't do too much of Game of Thrones in the last month.
yeah.
We just got fresh into
Yeah.
it.
That was really good.
I rewatched the whole show, but
Yeah.
well,
I
it's
know
so
what you mean.
cool. That makes me appreciate it so much more.
This is probably one of the most thoughtful discussions I've seen about the episode. Good on you guys. Thank you so much,
Thank you so
Dominic.
much.
That means a lot because
does, yeah.
that's what we try to do with this live stream,
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah.
We're actually both tired. I slept like 3 hours. I don't know how many hours
A little
you
longer,
slept.
but I'm still tired. yeah.
It's let's go.
Who's your favorite storyline and why?
Jamie. Nice,
Or Theon.
dude. No, Jamie. Fuck Theon. He's dead.
Theon.
That was
No,
really
that I think
rude.
about
I'm
it
really
was Theon.
sorry.
No, now that I
Um,
think about it, it's Theon.
No, it
Definitely
has to be
Theon.
Jamie. Jamie.
Because Theon was like the most fucked up shit ever. Jamie's arc
Yeah,
in general
sure.
was the coolest thing,
Yeah.
and his character is the most in-depth
Yeah,
character.
yeah.
But Theon, like, he went
The
through
thing-
all phases.
He did. The thing with
And
Theon, what makes me hate him.
Yeah, exactly.
He
That's-
redeemed himself, but what makes me hate him is how he turned on the Starks, and that I cannot accept the fact.
Yeah.
It was interesting.
That made it so much cooler. Like, for me, he went from disappointment to ridiculous to hate
Yeah.
to respect it and then to just moaning about him.
I don't know.
So freaking
what I
good.
thought was he could have be better than that and just accept that he was more Stark than Greyjoys and accepted the fact.
Yeah.
He didn't.
No,
that
the character,
pisses me off.
itself was always like, ugh. In the end,
Of course.
I loved him. I
Yeah,
just loved him.
definitely.
But the storyline of him, I loved it so much.
Yeah.
I just loved it.
My
so
favorite
much.
is still
So well done.
Jamie.
The
And
Night
why?
King's
I
armor-
have to explain. Sorry.
Yeah.
Why? Because we saw him as this, like I said before, like this typical dick who cares about no one and nothing, who is a dick to everyone because he can, because he's a fairly good fighter.
Yeah, and because he's a Lannister.
Yeah, of course, because he's rich, basically.
Yeah.
He has rich, he has rich parents. That is so true. If you think
Man,
about it. He's
yeah.
a typical Chad. Holy shit. And then he turned out to be not the guy he portrayed, but more than that he saved millions of innocent people by killing the king and being called the Kingslayer for his
Yeah.
whole life. That is
And
so
that made him. They
and-
made him like that. Yeah.
Yeah, and he didn't even bother to explain his side of the story because who cares? No one will listen to him.
Yeah.
That's just that's amazing.
True. Yeah.
The Night King's armor isn't the same as the Hound's. The Hound's looks yeah, could be. It looked more like it looked magical too, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, do you guys think Jon Snow will die again, putting us through all the grief this went through when he died in season?
Please no.
I hope
Please
not.
no.
Don't come up with that shit.
Bronn won't kill them. He'll come across Tyrion, and Tyrion will double the price Cersei's paying him.
Dany will double the price. She will triple the price.
Yeah, she would give him a dragon or something. You want a dragon?
I have that one.
Maybe. God no. Maybe Bronn kills Cersei with a crossbow that killed her father and his son.
That's what I
No.
thought, but I don't think it will come to that.
That would be crazy though.
Yeah, it would be.
That
That would be a twist no one would see.
My dad is like the biggest Bronn fan
Yeah.
of all time. I think he would like be so happy about that. Are you disappointed for the Night King died so easily? No, not disappointed. Surprised,
Definitely.
but satisfied still about the whole episode.
Because it was well done.
Well done, yeah. I left a comment on your videos. Not sure if you saw it, but it'd be interesting to see your
Oh,
opinion.
dude, I don't know. Could you write it here?
On which video?
We could look it up.
We
but-
have so many comments right now. It's insane.
oh, let's do this.
we can search it, yeah.
boom,
Daniel,
boom, boom.
nice.
Yeah.
With sound effects even.
There you go.
What's your what? Where was it? Oh,
There you go.
Daniel Enrique. Okay, just
Sorry about the sounds. Sorry,
just
sorry,
search in the
sorry,
comments.
Sorry, dude, I don't want to do that. Hold on.
why are you searching the comments, man?
There you go. It was because there wasn't any White Walker fights. Jon versus Night King, yeah, which was being built up for season 8. I felt like the action scenes were lacking too compared to previous battles. Yeah.
Yes, but at the same time, I think it was again
Nothing special.
perfectly done, because with humans, when
True.
they fight humans, like
Yeah.
there's battles going on.
Exactly.
Like it's like everyone wants to live, and they tactical and
Yeah.
stuff like that. But they just run through all
Exactly.
this stuff. How can you prepare for
You're
that?
fighting against.
How can you fight that?
You're fighting against human-like things that don't fear death because
Yeah.
they're already dead.
Exactly.
They fight for nothing,
They just,
basically.
Did you see like the shot when they all just like run over each other
Yeah.
into? That's what
That's
they
crazy,
are, and I think
and
that's why
I do get your comment.
Yeah. that it wasn't the epic battle scenes.
Exactly. I
But
think
it
it had
was
something
crazy.
different special. Like, for example, Jon trying to get to Bran and trying to get over the dragon.
Yeah.
That was one of the greatest scenes. I think many people don't seem to give praise to that, but that was so well done. A freaking dragon that can freaking cook you,
Yeah.
and he tried to overcome that somehow.
So good, man. So good. Amazing. But
Danny
yeah,
is-
I totally can see your point.
Danny is slowly becoming more unstable. Yeah, I mean, you never know. With Targaryens.
Danny in this episode was for me the biggest
They're
surprise a little bit.
unpredictable.
Yeah, like with
Yeah, definitely.
Sansa. So just the fact that she picked up a random sword and just fought with Jorah, I loved it.
Yeah.
I just loved it, and how she saved the people, how she unmounted the Night King. She's amazing.
Yeah,
Man. Like I
definitely.
was reminded how amazing she is in this episode.
Yeah. The lighting was perfect. Give it that horror effect they were going for. It felt claustrophobic. Yeah.
The whole episode was perfect.
It was. Guys, they know what they're doing.
Yeah.
A lot of people seem to miss that too.
Yeah. Okay. He was. Okay, no, we talked about that. About why Jon.
Yeah, that's so good. The part where we talked about the part where Samuel is being smothered by White Walkers and Jon Snow walks by, and for a second he's like, "Should I help?" But he's like, "Nope,
Yeah.
I have to go
exactly.
for something."
No, he keeps
bigger.
going. I guess at this point he said, "Fuck it, every person for themselves." No, I think he thought.
It's more than
I
that.
cannot save them.
Exactly.
The only way to save them is killing the Night King. That's the only way to
One
save
job. Actually being able to focus on that
Yeah.
in that moment is a very, very difficult thing.
Man, the scene was so good. Oh man, I want to watch it again. I want to watch it again. The show hit me in the feels. Yeah, me too.
I would like to thank Melisandre for increasing the lighting.
Yes.
When Danny used her dragon, I'm like, Jesus, finally there was some
Yeah.
light on this episode.
See you guys doing a live stream today. Oh yeah, we've done it for 2 hours now. Crazy.
Yeah,
Amazing.
it happens like
Shout
that
out
always.
Drogon as well. Drogon, yeah. Poor Drogon, man.
He suffered a lot.
It's crazy that he
pain.
just left her right like that,
Yeah.
you know. But
And he's an animal.
yeah, amazing. So glad that the final battle will be against Cersei and that she's true antagonist of the show. The best and most interesting character. I agree.
Yeah.
I think she's one of the most interesting characters in the
Yeah.
whole show.
Yeah.
So crazy. For jumping forward 100 feet to kill the Night King. She jumped from a tree. She
Not
jumped
everyone
from a
can
wall,
do that.
She jumped from whatever, you know. She fell from somewhere or she went from somewhere.
She's got kangaroo legs, bro. No, she has actually found boots, which gives her the ability to
Yeah.
use her legs as a kangaroo.
No, that was so well done. Where Yara at? She's coming back. She went to the Iron Islands, right?
Islands,
To get it back, yeah. And she stays there for her.
Exactly.
She never skipped leg day. Shout out to the Night King for moving in slow motion even during scenes that aren't in slow motion.
I mean, he had it, you know?
Yeah.
He was enjoying it. Piece of shit.
It was just like so weird. It's just like, you know, he's just running towards Bron and coming back. It's just like, I'm over.
I'm
It's
gone.
done.
Let's go.
Ciao. Next one, please.
I get what you guys are saying about enjoying the show or what it is. My expectations are high because of how much I love it. I just can't shake the feeling what something was off about the way it ended. Not for this episode.
Yeah.
You know,
not for me.
if we're talking about I can't shake this feeling about something was off in this episode, I had that in season 7 all the time.
Yes.
And no one was with me. I was like, something was off, and we're like, this was perfect. I'm like, no, it wasn't.
Yeah.
Something was wrong here.
I think, Like, I mean, if you in personal, I think having problems with this episode in personal opinion is totally fine.
Yeah.
But I think questioning the storytelling and the writing in this episode
And not accepting
is not fair.
Yeah,
Because
it's
it was
really not
perfectly
fair.
done. It was perfectly done. The thing that bothered me is that at one point you just knew that Arya was going to kill the Night King. It wasn't surprising when she did. Was it?
I honestly wondered until she jumped to him how that would happen.
Yeah.
Because I couldn't figure it out.
Crazy. Okay, look below. Guys, I posted it. Okay, yeah, no, we found it.
Exactly, yeah.
I was actually surprised. Okay, we did that. Think that Glover would be try to weasel his payback in favor with the North after leaving them hanging.
Lord Glover should be hanged.
I don't think.
Send him to the gallows.
I still don't think he's gonna fight with him.
Yeah, because he's a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Just accept. Yeah.
No. Yeah.
Yeah.
He is.
Yeah.
But I can see his point though.
Yeah.
Fighting for the king in the North, and yes, they bowed to a southern leader. He just doesn't know the real story. Maybe he will come if they explain what happened and everything. Still, yes. He's not very loyal. I was surprised too. I paid attention, but the suspense made me forget everything. That's what happened to me too. Yes, but the fact that she wasn't there for so long made it so logical that she was gonna appear to kill the Night King. Yes, we didn't see her for so long. People seem to forget that.
Who are we talking about? Melisandre?
Arya.
Oh, yeah, of course.
We saw in one scene, like in the middle of the episode, and then none scenes with her at all anymore. And it's not like the Godswood is like,
Very far
miles away. And she knows her way around Winterfell.
Yeah. Dany fighting with a sword gave me a Xenia Targaryen vibes. I don't know, maybe Dany will... Actually, you know what I think? Maybe they will have a time jump.
A little time jump or a big time jump? Like
A medium
month
time jump.
or years?
Let's go with... Oh, difficult. Years would be surprising.
Yeah.
I would enjoy it more. Would make
Wait,
more sense.
wait
though.
out the winter
Hmm,
a little bit.
maybe.
Would actually make sense
Yeah.
because it's so hard, like to now, That'd be amazing.
Yeah. 3 more episodes. They have to do it in a good way.
Dude, man. I'm so, oh God. She banged her nephew, and her response was she found out if that's true, you have to claim to the throne. Yeah,
It was tragic, really.
it was.
It didn't. The thing is, it didn't. It doesn't care.
I think the
it doesn't-
Targaryens don't have like
Exactly.
this.
It doesn't matter to her.
Yeah, it doesn't have this.
John is like, he couldn't look Dany in the eye.
Yeah. Because she didn't grow up with it being wrong. She always was told that they were married all the time. You
Yeah.
know, she doesn't have a reason to
Exactly.
not or to be weirded out or anything. You know, she doesn't have that.
Do we put? Yeah.
The best episode ever in 8 seasons. What do you expect in the next episode?
Oof.
Calming down a little bit,
Yeah,
and then in the end having a crazy cliffhanger.
Yeah.
And then episode 5, closure for everything. Episode 6, aftermath. That's what I expect.
Real.
Yeah.
Interesting. Did Arya jump off Theon's dead body? Mario Bros style to get the extra height in her jump.
There's going to be so much memes about
Dude,
that.
I hope so.
It's imagination, guys, and it makes sense if you.
If you want to believe it, believe it.
Exactly.
Because it's fun.
Yeah. Where were we? Down.
There you go.
Only complained how dark the screen was, but I feel like it was choice of the director.
Of course,
it was. Yes.
Everything is thought of.
You think they make 8 seasons, they make such great battle scenes, and then in the most anticipated episode, they just choose to make it more dark than they have to?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Yeah, he could. He was too greedy. He's a human after all.
Yes.
Sorry. The Night King just had to wait until his army killed all except Bran. Then he could go for him. Yes, but he's still human in his core. I think his human side came over him.
Exactly. He's not a completely monster or something.
Yeah.
He
He's
has-
very smart. He's very
He's
strong,
smart and
but
he
he's
has a
still
purpose, and he follows
humanly.
that purpose. Yeah.
human.
Predictions? Oh,
Human.
no predictions, man. I don't want to predict
Dude,
anything.
some people will die. I guess a dragon will die.
Cersei will die.
Dany might die.
Yeah.
I think Dany will die.
I actually think so too, yeah. Am I the only one that doesn't want Daenerys on the throne? In this episode, not anymore. I
Yeah.
think she would be great
Before,
on
yes.
the throne.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. She just amazing.
Ooh.
Oh, we're at the end, guys.
Yeah, dude. it's gonna
Metal,
be so good.
Leute. The Flotte Ernst, man. Walder Frey had green eyes. Yes, Walder Frey.
did,
green eyes, brown eyes was Peter Baelish, right?
I think so, yeah.
And blue eyes was Night King. So I think. I hope Jaime kills Cersei. Walder had brown. No idea. Cersei's green eyes. They all have green eyes, man. And I think Jon was evading Daenerys because she's his aunt. He was holding her arm in the crypt when he told her the truth. Also not like the Starks or Snow White. They're very inbred too. Don't know about that. But yeah.
No idea. They used to, but it was in the past, wasn't it? No,
Don't know.
don't know. Oh,
Go up a little bit.
it's
Okay.
gone.
No, it's fine. It's
Wow.
fine. It's fine. Where are we? Where are we?
I have no idea. Here we are.
Arya also kills Cersei. I'm done with this bullshit. I would be okay with it, but I think
It
would
has to be well done.
Yeah, exactly.
It has to be well done. I think Aegon, formerly Jon, will allow Dany to become queen until. Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Even after, I think he doesn't give a shit.
He's still John. Don't call
He's
him
still a
Aegon,
Stark.
please. Yeah. Brown eyes can refer to other past victims like Polliver, Shimmer, and Charm.
Yeah, again, you can interpret that a lot.
Yeah. I think they earned peace after this, work together to fight Cersei, then find a good ruler, form a good council, and have democracy. I see peace as the only option, but they are human and may screw it up.
There you go.
Always.
You
This-
answered your own question.
Yeah. The show better end with Jaime on the throne. That'd be...
He will, dude. I'm telling you. I'm hoping he will kill Cersei and then sit on the throne like he did with the Mad King.
I would love it.
Dany comes,
I would love
and
it,
takes
man.
it away.
It was amazing, but I actually enjoyed it even more the second time around because my expectations about the character death wasn't there. Arya in the Night was perfect. Yeah. I think like all the expectation of all the characters dying kind of set this episode a little bit like
Yeah,
in a bad, light when none of the characters
Yeah.
really died. It didn't-
definitely.
I think most people will appreciate it more when they watch it again or when they rewatch the whole season.
Yeah,
And then might be.
She's also become a lot more ruthless. People have had to temper her anger multiple times, not always successfully. She didn't understand why she shouldn't just fly her dragons to King's Landing and
But
cliffhanger.
she still listened to most of them.
Or done original.
Most of them.
By John. Yeah.
Most of the time. Which not always was good either.
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
So
definitely.
I can see her points totally. And who can I still trust? And who is still like with me? And who still is smart? Can I still trust Tyrion with the decisions? Or do I have to make my own?
Yeah.
Sometimes that worked too. She did a great job in the first seasons, like gaining all the stuff, So I don't blame her. Ghost dead. Please don't tell me. Was there anyone that thought that Sansa wanted to kill herself in the crypt?
No, I thought that too, honestly.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't think that.
When they held hands with Tyrion, or when she held Tyrion's hand, Tyrion kissed her hand. And then I thought she had a blade in her other hand. I was like, she's gonna do it last second, though.
Yeah. Goodness. Thank God not.
Yeah.
No Game of Thrones related, but what country are you guys from? We're from Germany. Were you satisfied with the script?
Yes.
100%. Do you think White Walkers will somehow return? It might be.
Of course, but I don't think so.
But yeah.
If they do, they have to think of something clever.
Just saying, I want Jamie or Brienne to confess their feelings, even if they don't get together. I actually would like that. I think they're great for each other. I think they are. I think actually they are perfect for each other. I still don't see Jamie as the character like that.
Yeah. Exactly.
But if Jamie has to get together with someone, it has to be Brienne.
Definitely.
It has to be Brienne. But at the same time, I want Tormund and Brienne.
Yeah.
To happen.
It's gonna be also like in episode 2. Tormund's story was like, "Dude, look at what I did."
Yeah, I was waiting for zombie head, and that started. Yeah, that would be stupid. Like
just head.
Yeah. Nearly headless Ned Stark. Yeah. Like half sewed on.
Yeah. I'm still alive.
Oh man, I don't know, but I saw on Twitter people confirmed that he was in the trailer in the next episode. Who? Ghost or what? King's Landing needs to be burnt down. It
From
will
whom?
be. It will be. I think.
That's the question. From
John didn't
whom?
even ask to become king in the North. He definitely wouldn't want to sit on the Iron Throne. Poor John. No, I don't want to. You're now anyway. Yeah, he was always.
He's always pushed to do things that he doesn't want to.
Yeah, and he always does it with the perfect, like even if he makes so much mistakes.
Yeah.
But he still goes for it. He risks his life for
crazy.
everything.
It's crazy.
And this dude.
He's the guy. I think the point of the dead side plot was to teach everyone that camaraderie and working together is more important than the petty fight for the throne. Of course, they'll all work together to achieve peace. No, they won't, because humans.
Exactly. There will always be some that won't.
Greedy piece of
Cersei.
Yeah.
Jack Sansa will be on the throne.
Well,
maybe. I wouldn't actually be okay with it.
Yeah.
Like, maybe she's... Yeah, why not?
Maybe Gendry.
Where is he, man?
If he's not dead. What do you think Bran's role will be in the last 3 episodes? Any more revelations? I hope more story. More...
Yeah.
What happened in the past?
The
Stuff
explanation
like
of the look.
Yeah.
Please. The only way to achieve a dream of spring is to work together, live together, die alone. That's true, but it's never human nature.
It's so true,
man.
but yeah.
Sadly.
Humanity has come far, but there's always that one person.
Yeah. We'll burn King's Landing down with wildfire, and a bunch of main characters will die in it. It might be.
So she will kill herself.
Yeah. It ends with Arya on the throne, but she takes off her mask and his little finger.
Dude. If it's well made, why not?
Oh my god. That'd be crazy,
That
man.
would be crazy.
But I don't think.
Nah.
Because Littlefinger couldn't fight for shit, I think. Or
Yeah.
could he?
Maybe he's a faceless.
Maybe.
Yeah. One of Jon or Dany will die, in my opinion. I think so, too. I think it will be Dany.
There's an ego. Wants what's best for the North and all people.
Yep.
Yeah. That's why I love him so much. This one comment, like this one single comment when he was You know, what does the King of the North say about like having Jaime here? He didn't say anything about the throne, that they betrayed them, that he wanted to kill Bran or anything, you know? He didn't know about that either way. But, you know, this whole thing that was going down, we need everyone he can get.
Yeah.
That's
Which
the
was also
only
a
thing.
good
That's,
throwback.
yes.
Because Jamie told that to him. That was great. Oof.
Dream.
Yeah, man.
True.
No,
A man can dream.
I
yeah.
dream that too.
Is
Go.
it literally part of King's Landing?
What?
What? War? War. I don't know.
Oh, there's a red keep again. Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
It is.
It's like the highest part.
Yeah. The rest of the wall is pointless now the Night King is gone. Yeah, you don't need it anymore.
Or do you?
Ooh.
Are there more things out
There's
there?
even more than the Night King.
What if there's a Night Queen?
Did you think about that? Equality and all that.
Yeah.
Melisandre said to Varys, I have to die in this strange country just like you. So Varys, death guaranteed. Yeah.
Yeah, but he can still die of age
Yeah.
in this country.
I mean, yeah, he could die. He could get assassinated by like
But I think like
Qyburn's-
with Melisandre saying it like that, I don't
kids.
think he's gonna die of age. I think he will die at some point.
Yeah, like
But-
Qyburn's whisperers. What are they called? The kids?
Little birds.
The birds.
Okay.
Because they killed
Yeah. Yeah, I know what.
who did they kill?
Grandmaster
Yeah.
Pycelle. Yeah. Sames. Who's that?
I think Sam will die.
Kill her.
Die and Cersei will. I don't know, man. It's too late. I can't
Okay.
wait to see the Jamie Cersei reunion now that he's with Daenerys. I want to just see her Euron's reaction.
Yeah. Oh my
Yeah.
god, that's gonna be so good. You think Dragonfire wouldn't spread? What?
It doesn't need to spread. The dragon is flying while he's breathing fire.
Yeah.
It spreads automatically.
Jon
But
and
yeah,
Ned
of
are
course it would.
similar. Even though Jon is Ned's son, he's still a younger version of Ned. They both were honorable and great fighters. Yes.
Jon is more Stark than Targaryen.
Yeah.
He might
is.
be his bloodline might be Targaryen, but he's more Stark.
Song and Arya changed my life. Yeah.
Oh, so good.
Again, not having ambition for the throne is a good thing, but having absolutely no ambition and a ruler who is reluctant to rule is not also a good thing.
Well, his thing
He's
is, he has ambition.
he accepted it because it was the best for his people.
Exactly.
He always does what is best. If he is meant to rule, and if people think that it's the best for him to rule, and if he actually sees it himself,
Yeah.
he will do it.
Exactly.
If he thinks that Dany is a shitty ruler,
Yeah.
at some point he will. I think he will take the claim.
Try to overthrow
He
it.
will
Yeah.
take it over.
Exactly.
He always did it. He didn't want to become Lord Commander,
Yeah.
King in the North.
Yeah.
He would chose to, and he
He was
accepted
always
it.
chosen to.
He accepted it, and he made the choices, the hard choices.
Yeah. Will Gendry be ever recognized as a Baratheon?
True. What about that? Will
Bran-
Arya and Gendry maybe,
Right.
be together, and they will actually join their houses? Like Robert said in the first episode.
Yeah, that would be the ultimate piece, though. Like, Gendry with Arya, Tyrion with Sansa, Jon with it's weird, but Dany. It would be a good.
Yeah. All the
All
great
the houses
houses
would be
would be
joined.
one family,
Yeah.
kinda. True. What are you talking about, guys? The Night King was running from the day, man. Hello.
The Hound has to kill the Mountain now.
Yeah. I think that will happen.
I think the Hound will kill the Mountain.
Yeah.
He has so much hatred for that guy. I think.
Yeah. Sansa will
Which is his
kill
brother.
Cersei, and the Stark sisters are the show heroes. Oh, if Sansa kills Cersei, that would be cool too.
Oof, yeah.
Like with her tricks,
Yeah.
Oh man. Also, Bronn with a crossbow. I think he will end up killing Cersei instead of Jaime Tyrion. So many people have to, will kill Cersei. What if Sansa kills her with a crossbow?
That would be so good. Sansa killing Cersei would be really good.
It was
like
a shame
winning the
Bronn
fight.
wasn't in this episode fighting alongside Jaime. That's not Bronn's character. He wouldn't do that.
Yeah. He doesn't risk his life,
Yeah,
remember?
and that's why I love him so much. He's true to himself always, and he always knew what to expect from Bronn. I love it. I feel that Game of Thrones ends like Disney happily ever afters with 5 marriages, 12 pregnancies, Daenerys giving birth to dragon egg, and things like that.
I would like to see that.
Why not?
Daenerys giving birth to a dragon egg. Who doesn't? That's a good happy ending.
No, why not? Anyway, sorry if my comments earlier seemed argumentative. We all just love the show and are passionate about. Like you said, you felt something was off in season. Yeah,
of course,
totally.
yeah,
Totally.
Dude, I was the only person in a very big circle that not hated, but had a lot of negative things to say about season 7.
Yeah. It's just like it's great to have all this. It's great to have this discussion.
Yeah.
Like, to have all these
so much
opinions.
fun, man.
To
I'm enjoying.
It's the best thing ever.
Yeah.
We have 2.5 hours. That's how good this show is.
Yeah. That you focus on one show for fun
amazing.
whole
It's
day.
so amazing, and we're very passionate about it too. All we're saying is that I don't know. Maybe it's us, but I think
no, it's you.
Maybe it's us, but I think the writing in this episode was perfect.
Yeah, it was. It was.
And I don't know if you can
For us,
argue about writing. You can argue about opinions, and you can argue about a lot of stuff, like what you think was bad, what you think was, but objectively, it was perfect. That's all we wanted to say.
Yeah.
But if you don't think things like that, you have just like a different mind about it. It's fine, totally okay.
Yeah, of course. And also, nothing to be sorry about. It's all good. It's a discussion,
and we're all passionate
we're all
about
here
it
to discuss about it.
I just,
no worries, dude.
I'm always like, I'm feeling a little bit heartbroken when people actually tear this episode apart, because it's such a masterpiece being torn about for little details.
Yeah.
And for things that you can argue about.
They're disappointed that the Night King is over. Like, it's the writer's choice, basically. You can't question that.
Man,
you can say it was bad and you didn't like it, but you can't question it. You have to accept it. Baratheon's non-profit longer matters with Jon and Dany around. Yeah.
I just wonder about Arya killing the Night King. Night King changed the Crassus baby vegetarian and probably can bless others by touching them, and even Bloodraven told Bran in the cave that he touched you.
But, good point. But I think it's a different touch. I think that everything he touches turns to gold. No, turns to, magical creatures. I think he has to... It's a special touch. It sounds so weird.
Yeah, no, I know. Yeah, it's like magical.
Yeah, exactly. If not, then Arya dead.
Yeah, it's like the same thing. He triggered the dead to rise.
Yeah,
he didn't just walk in and they
exactly.
I think that's
he has to mean it basically.
He uses his powers. Will this have no effect to Arya at all because she's faithless?
Yeah, we talked about it.
Yeah. Any votes that Qyburn turns on Cersei? What if she straight up flees for Essos and becomes Dany too? I wouldn't have. I don't know. Qyburn seems to be a smart person.
Yeah.
And I think in the end, when he...
But he also seems to be a loyal person.
Yeah, he does. And he...
Although he just wants his... I don't know. He could turn on, though. Although then Dany, for example, have to show him that she will let him do experiments and this and that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
He just wants to studies.
Yeah, nothing more. He doesn't care about the rest.
Wildfire was used on boats in the ocean. Alexander, what's not on building at the highest point in the city? It's weaker than Dragonfire too. Not nearly as potent. Yeah, it has to be a lot too, Yeah, I don't know. Okay. Season 8 should have been about the Night King, with another season being for Aftermath with the throne and Cersei.
What?
I don't think that. I mean, but...
sure, man, I'll get more episodes.
Season 7 was like half the season about Cersei's war and everything.
And a little bit about Night King.
Yeah.
It was everything.
Yeah.
So
I think it's okay. I think Cersei or Dany would have just like waited like the whole time. I think it makes sense, This last in a scene showing how the Dothraki and Unsullied are reacting to the cold north they aren't used to.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, that would be good.
That'd be cool. Yeah, that would be cool.
Great detail.
Yeah. Will you still be happy with the show if Cersei lives in the end? Totally, if it's good
Yeah.
writing.
If it's well done, I'll accept it.
Yeah. You guys have to go. The episode starts in 5 minutes. I think I'll watch it 100 times more. Bye.
Adriana,
Totally
thanks for
okay.
joining.
Thank you so much for
Go
joining.
and watch it.
Oh, Dominic, Cersei. Oh, God. What's happening, man?
Oh, yeah, that's that. Okay.
Okay.
No,
Maybe
don't just say
zombie-
that.
No. No, Zombie Sam. What? Why? No, don't. No.
Well, yeah.
I mean, yes.
But, you know.
Yeah. If not Danny or John, who would you like to see on the Iron Throne? Tyrion
Yeah.
with Sansa as his wife.
Exactly. I would have said Sansa. Yeah.
Because I think Tyrion is not the best when it comes to like all this, this
Yeah.
stuff that happened right now. But in the Game of Thrones, he's the best.
Yeah.
And I think
True.
that's exactly where he
True.
should be. And his hand would be Davos.
Yeah. Yeah, that's basically. I absolutely agree. I hate when people stare down episodes. Some people don't understand how much work goes into the show and how much heartbreaking it must be when people hate it so much. Opinions are important, but you should always respect the writers. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we read it before you deleted it. Sorry about that.
Well, it was
Well, it was right, completely.
7 seasons build up just to kill the Night King off like that. It's just terrible writing. If R.R. Martin said that this is how it has to be, then the writers failed to logically get to it.
I don't think he said the details how he would do it.
Yeah. For me, that was exactly how Game of Thrones writing has to be.
Yeah.
How the
it
show
was-
was always.
Yeah.
No
That's
one
how
is
I
safe.
felt.
Not the good, not the bad.
Mm.
This is how the show is and was always. Have we talked about how Bronn is going to die? No, she's not going to die.
Going to do.
I don't think he's going to
Going to
die. I
do.
think.
Is what he's going to do.
Oh. Sorry.
What decision will he make? I think he will turn on Cersei.
Me too.
Yeah.
But he will have a hard time with Dany. Gendry will be known as the greatest smith of all time. Is he still alive,
May
man?
he rest in peace.
Is he alive? I didn't expect that Arya would be the one who destroyed. I didn't
Yeah,
expect that
that was-
either. That's what's so
that
great
was
about
the
it.
great part.
Yeah.
Oh.
Do you feel like the writers kind of gave up on Varys still? though?
Yes.
Yes.
Fucking yes. Since last season, he's non-existing. It
Yes.
fucking pisses me off.
A little bit.
It's so sad because
Um,
his talk with Tyrion, for example, in previous seasons,
Same
first
thing.
season, so good.
Same thing though. It's not something that he's worth anything
I
for.
don't care. Talk
No,
about the future.
they're
Talk
not-
about what happens if they win. Plan.
I think now.
Didn't they plan in season 1 when when Jamie attacked Ned and there was a war going to start? Varys was talking with this guy who
Yeah.
sold Dany to the Dothraki. He already made plans for things that happened in season 4 or 5. Why does he not make plans now?
Because
Disappointing.
he isn't in King's Landing. He doesn't have the power. He doesn't have his little birds anymore.
I don't know. Dude, he
I
has his
think-
mind. He has his brain.
Yeah, but I think that doesn't matter. I totally can see why they. It actually makes more sense for me now that I think about it. Tyrion and Varys, both they are the same. They're exactly the same kind of, And I totally get why in this war they're completely useless. And I think this talk with Sansa just made it so much realer, so much more real. I'm sorry. I love it. This is just exactly what the characters can and can't do. I think if they're in King's Landing again, and there's politics going on and everything, then
my
they're
hope
back.
After this episode, we saw that with Tyrion, he had some great lines in this episode. I think things are changing. I think next episode we will see, hopefully, a lot more of Tyrion and Varys maybe planning, maybe discussing about the future.
Yeah.
That would be so freaking good.
God,
do
where
you
are
read
we?
this? Yes.
Acting fantastic, music fantastic, effects and costumes fantastic, writing terrible. Writing fantastic for me.
Yeah,
too.
yeah. Pretty good, yeah.
It's because the showrunners don't have the source material to go off anymore,
Of course.
and that's the great thing.
Yeah.
They completely make their own
different.
story,
They have
and
to.
it's super great. I mean to delete it. I was really shocked to see all the negative on Twitter. Yeah, me too. Me too.
I read a few things, but yeah. Okay, that's that.
Gendry is alive. He's in
All right then, there you go. They spoil everything with trailers, don't they?
Yeah. What do you think would be the most fitting way for Sister to die?
To dye what? Her hair?
Sansa, Sansa, or Jaime, or Tyrion. Sansa, Jaime,
yeah.
or Tyrion.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
With a crossbow.
Actually,
Or Jaime just like
Yeah,
the Mad
exactly.
Queen.
that would be good.
Did anyone see Podrick during the battle?
Yeah, he helped Jamie and Brienne both.
He made
saved
such
them.
a difference, man.
Yeah. Don't delete comments. We read them.
Yeah. I forgot she used wildfire to blow it up. Still
Yeah.
not as potent. It's hard to, explosion is the same as a stream or flame, Alex. Yeah. It's true, yeah. Like a explosion is something else.
Thank
like
you.
A,
It was Illyrio Mopatis. Thank you so much for that name.
Thank you.
To refer to Varys, he's good at politics, not fighting the dead. I'm not asking him to fight. I
Yeah.
need...
There was nothing about politics here, you know?
I don't give a shit.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I'm disappointed as well that they just like lay off characters like that.
I do understand that they
Yeah.
can't do much now, but
Totally,
I
totally.
hope they will do more in the next
I hope
episode.
so too, yeah. I don't know. The glare of is borderline of what? I'm sorry, I don't understand.
It doesn't
this
matter.
comment. So I enjoyed your reactions to live chat. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Sorry about my bad English. I meant die, not die.
It's okay. I'm sorry.
He made his joke
if I
about it.
find something and make a joke,
There
don't
must
take
be
it personal, please.
King in the Long Night, the Bad Night versus the Good Night, King Bran. Bran is a memory that will bring life again. Bran's goal is to be the Night King when the Long Night comes. Did you understand that comment?
Not at all. I blacked out for a second.
We're not native, guys.
Not because of the comment, but because I'm done.
Yeah, me too.
I'm just thinking about how many bodies they're gonna have to clean up. Yeah, there were a lot. When Melisandre walked, like, oof.
I still feel Jack and Agar is still. Yeah, I hope so. I would love it.
I don't think so. I mean, I
hope
would
so.
like it, but I don't think so.
I really hope so. Plot armor of Arya is too damn strong.
Well, Arya herself is too damn strong.
Yeah.
Yes, the show is how it should be, but all the main characters literally frontlining and almost dying the whole episode. Exactly the opposite of this. Yeah, you could see it that way. I see it. They are experienced fighters, and that's how or why they survived.
Yeah. And we saw some deaths that were completely unpredictable. Like Ed, Lyanna Mormont,
Yeah.
Jorah Theon, Melisandre just died, and the Night King. So, you know, why does it have to be the big ones just to make a difference? You know what I mean? I don't get it. Doesn't these 6 characters stand for anything? No, just because they're not like the main characters, it's just like, I don't know. I don't get it.
Also, the thing about Game of Thrones is that they develop characters so well that I want to see as much as possible. Yeah, I agree, but they can't do that. I guess at least more of that for the imagination. Yeah, you have to.
That's what you have to do with a show sometimes,
Exactly.
you know?
Do you think Bran still has the Night King's mark? I don't think so. I think everything the Night King made has vanished with him, with his death.
Remember, yeah. Now we just thought about it. I thought we would see Benjen at some point. Oh, God, thank
I thought
God
he was
not.
dead.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
yeah,
with
okay.
the dad, yeah. Do you think
Sorry.
we'll ever see Dario Naharis? I hope so, too.
I think so. When they want to fight Cersei, I think he will come back with
Perfect role for...
the second
That's
sons.
what I think. I actually think that Varys is somehow going to take over the Golden Company.
Yeah. Yeah.
I always said that in season...
That's what he is good
Yes,
at.
yeah.
And he should be
Yes.
doing something like that.
I always thought that. Like maybe with Illyrio or something,
Yeah.
with his old friends or... Because we don't know anything about him.
Yeah.
I think he actually could do that. Amazing.
Who's your MVP of this battle except Arya? I wouldn't even have said Arya.
Of this whole battle?
Of the whole
I
battle.
think my MVP would be Jaime and Brienne.
Yeah.
Like how they held
They
them all
fought
off.
so much.
Like they held them so crazy. Like
The stamina and the strength they have.
Or John. Like
I
the
thought about Jon too.
precision that he had.
Yeah.
Like on the main tasks.
And the
Or
the
Theon.
ability
Theon.
to focus.
Theon, I'm sorry. Theon, I never expected him to be that crazy. Like with, like
He held it
Theon
pretty
and
well,
and
yeah.
the what are they called? Damn it!
The Greyjoys?
Yeah, exactly. They just made such a huge difference too. Like they held them off so well.
Yeah.
They killed so many people. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Jorah was great too for an old guy. He did well. Jorah reminded me a lot of Sir Burriston Salmi.
Rest in peace, man.
Yeah.
Oh man.
MVP Melisandre.
Just saw your reaction on season 11 of Somebody Motion Green from Germany. Hi.
Green's back.
He's back. I think Jorah was an MVP. He was too, yeah. Oh my god, yeah, so many characters, dude.
Yeah.
Grey Worm is MVP. Yes, that too. I can't.
Yeah, it's
You know,
really
that's the
impossible.
episode. Amazing, man. You can't. No, everyone had a big role and
yeah.
big part. in
I
this
think
war.
people who are disappointed that many people didn't die forget that part.
Yeah. Also, Barrick.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
Red Woman was the MVP. She did a great job, and she actually saved a lot of
Yeah.
people. But
She won a lot of time.
she won. Yeah. All the Unsullied. Yeah. If you can just name one, of
Yeah.
course. But in general, it was really the Unsullied. They made the craziest job. Like how they held them off,
Yeah.
man. Like this whole, like you saw all the others just fall like that. The
They
Unsullied were the only
They
ones who
stand
were
their
still
ground
stand-
so long.
amazing, so
Great.
amazing. Like how long they hold their ground, man.
He was amazing. He died protecting the woman he loved, even if she didn't love him the same way he loved her. Rest in peace, Jorah. It's really sad if you think about it. He did his job until his last breath. You know what I found cool? After the Night King was dead and every white just, was also dead. Jorah looked around and he got to his knees because he didn't have the strength anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, that was such a good... What do you think Ned would think of this battle if he was alive? I honestly think John at this point is better than Ned.
Yeah, me too.
It's a weird comparison, but...
Because he experienced everything. I think Nat didn't
even death.
you know? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Sam was sitting on the floor crying during half of the episode. No one killed him.
I told
agree.
again,
I
Sam
agree.
should have died.
I agree.
I'm not
agree.
protecting Sam.
That's the only thing that I agree
Yeah.
with right now, you know?
Because of Sam, Ed died,
Yeah.
basically.
I mean, it's still okay.
Of course,
but
it's acceptable.
that's the death that if anyone had to die,
Yeah.
it would have been
Because
Sam.
of the things that
definitely.
happened. Have you read the books? Yes.
Yes, but it's been like when we started with, or when we ended season 6, I think I read it. No, 5, because you told me then the books were ending.
Yeah.
Then I read it, like all the books through. But then I forgot most of this stuff already. For the Thraki, they were all excited to kill.
Yeah.
God, what? Yeah, the poor Dothraki, man.
All just...
That was so tragic. Like, they were such great fighters in all the fights,
Yeah.
like we saw.
Yeah.
No one could have stopped them.
Definitely. It was very
But that was, oh my god.
difficult to... Impossible. People are complaining that big characters didn't die, but if they did die, it would have gotten a worse reaction. Probably, yeah.
Who do you think was the most useless person of the main characters in the battle?
I'm sorry, it was Sam.
Yeah, true.
I'm sure he killed some, but he's no match for Jaime or Brienne,
Yeah.
Grey Worm,
And he-
Jorah.
Yeah. I respected him, again, for fighting, but he didn't fight.
Yeah.
Really.
He
Most
should've-
of the time So, and again, I have to do it. Sansa, the speech
Yeah.
she gave, that's exactly what was perfect for Sam as
To
well.
know yourself, to know your limits, to
Exactly.
know where you belong.
I think that's more
It's
brave.
really difficult.
More brave than actually, like, risking you and others' lives because of that.
Yeah.
But yeah, okay, I get it.
I did, yes. Did anyone see Dany use Jorah as a human shield when he got stabbed at the end? It was with the arm. I don't know if it was really a human shield. She kind of backed off and pulled Jorah, and then Jorah got stabbed.
I thought he moved towards it.
Both. I think it was like a middle thing. Either way, it doesn't matter,
I
really.
think he moved towards it. Had some of the worst battle ideas. Why the hell would he charge? Again, you couldn't have seen that coming.
And I don't think
And they didn't even know they had giants.
Dany was the one making the decisions.
Yeah.
I really don't think so.
And how else could you use the Dothraki?
Yeah, open field. That's their strength.
Exactly. They use them in the best strength.
Yeah.
And
That's why they charge. Now I
Yeah.
get it. That's why they charged.
yeah.
I don't think there will be any democracy in Westeros. Nope.
No.
Mm.
Maybe. I think that would be cool, but
Yes, exactly. That's what I mean. Alexandra, thanks so much. Jorah waited until the dead were gone and then saw they were gone and then and that Daenerys was safe, then dropped to his knees. Like, finally I can
yeah.
rest. Oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
that's so good.
She's safe.
Yeah. I don't have to stand anymore because, Jesus, I'm fucking dead.
Love Sansa in this episode. Me too.
Yeah.
Me too. Best part was Jon noticing Sam shitting himself on the ground and walking away. That was really the best part a little bit. It's just like this realization. It's not about that anymore. It's not about friendship, your friends. It's about everyone.
Yeah.
If I don't kill the Night King or if I don't stop him, everyone will die.
Exactly.
Amazing.
Exactly.
Amazing. We didn't see Gilly and Sam in the end. We didn't. I didn't. Apparently,
Neither, yeah.
Gilly
There was
there.
a scene in the crypt.
And the one with dying was so sad. She went out like a boss. She did.
Yeah.
Thought the giant was going to eat her. I think it wanted to.
Could be. What was her saddest death? Who did I say? I don't know. Jorah?
Jorah, you said, yeah. Yeah, for me, it's Theon. But Jorah too. Jorah too, man. My God.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. We're not even reading anymore at this point.
Yeah, I think we've been through everything
Yeah.
a little bit, and
We
we're just
talked
like,
a lot. Yeah.
so much were really steep, but no one killed a White Walker. Kind of disappointed at that. Same thing. We talked about it. Like, why would they sacrifice themselves and parts of their army? Because every time that White Walker dies, a part of the army dies.
That was very smart, actually.
Why would they sacrifice themselves and actually fight? Now that they know that it can be defeated,
Okay, he moved in front of her, apparently.
Yeah, I think so, too. Would you have preferred Sam in the crypts? Yes.
Yeah.
And that would be amazing because he could have actually made a difference there. Because he does have fighting experience.
Yeah. With a few, he has no
But
problem.
not in the open field.
Yeah, no.
He can't do shit. Jaime to kill Cersei, we hope. I think it was supposed to look like Dany was about to get stabbed and Jorah pumped in between to take the blow. I thought he pulled
I think Dany also kind of jumped back, and it looked like that.
The best death with Theon's who had most perfect characters armor. Yeah, for me too, yeah.
Yeah.
It wasn't just Dany making the decisions. Everyone was the War's Council. Yeah, exactly.
course,
they
yeah.
made it together. But it was the smartest thing to do because, how about the death of the Red Lady? It was really sad, actually. But she fulfilled her purpose, and that's the only thing that she wanted. Sad. Only one dragon. No. I think the Hound was pretty weak in the spell overall. He was.
He was.
After
he saw it's like that, and they're coming over and over, and they're not
fire
stopping, he was
everywhere.
Like, yeah, and fire also. It was
but then he saw Arya and he immediately
what's
went
the
after
point?
her. Yeah.
He didn't have a
Amazing.
motivation.
No. So cool. Like he was just frozen the whole time. Arya comes along, he goes after her.
Yeah.
Ah, so good.
Tell it to her. Plot twist, Cersei wins. The end.
Plot twist, Cersei's already dead. We haven't seen her.
Think about that.
She's already dead.
She's dead.
We didn't just see it,
Qyburn killed her.
White Walkers look badass in this episode. Yeah.
They did.
Yeah.
I mean, they had more money.
We're
so.
through.
We're through, and I'm actually through too. Guy, I'm really...
Thank you so
We
much
have
for
to stop.
participating in this stream.
Yeah, it was so much fun.
So cool. Like, it was constantly like over 70 people or 60 people like here. It's amazing.
Really, really
Thank
cool.
you so much for that.
There were at least 2 giants. There was one when the Dothraki charged. You could see one in the shadows from
Yeah.
light, and there was another one who killed Diana Mormont. They could be the same giant. I don't think so. They just didn't want to waste all their budget for fucking
Yeah.
giants.
Exactly.
CGI
I don't think
the
they had
giant.
thousands of giants. So like, I think it makes more sense.
It-
Like
they had a
we had
few.
one dragon burn a giant.
Yeah,
We saw that.
at least.
And
exactly.
a white
So
is still gonna die.
theoretically, they could have been 3 giants, which is a fine number.
Yeah.
Um,
And you can't really,
yeah,
nitpick
who
about
cares about that?
Yeah.
That episode was exhausting to watch mentally and emotionally. Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was.
My dudes, thanks for the stream. Thank you
Thank you
all,
so much
guys,
for
for
joining.
participating, for joining the stream.
Amazing.
Margaret, thank you so much for being here the whole time. Means a lot. Thank you all for such a great discussion. And
Would actually you upload that as a podcast?
of course,
kinda,
of course. Why not?
Yeah.
Guys, we'll see you in the next one.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, guys.
Goodbye.
Bye.